And welcome back to Diced Coffee, where group of nerds gather on the internet to be harassed and emotionally abused by me. Hello, nerds. So, last week, jumping right into it, you had after an eventful and lovely Christmas evening, you spent the Christmas morning separately initially, with Amy having a date with a local British guy, and MJ inviting Wim and her friend and girlfriend Haley over to her house to get the car fixed and maybe have some lunch. All the while, you were trapped inside your homes due to a violent storm, not uncommon in Lakewood, but the storm was stronger than usual. In the middle of this storm, as Amy's battery had died out and a lack of signal prevented her from contacting anyone, and she was stuck in Evan's house, MJ, you discovered that Jake was under attack. There were a group of people who broke into his house looking for something, looking to steal something. With the help of your father and a quick call to your detective friend Nick and to Agent Zero, you guys were able to fend off the attackers, not without casualty, as Wim ended up injured and needing to be hospitalized, and Zero having to once again bureaucratically explain why there was a grenade explosion in the middle of a suburban area where usually nothing happens. You brought Wim to the hospital, where she had some problems with the fact that the doctors needed to inform her next of kin and her still legal guardian mother, given that she is a minor. With some altercations, some heated conversations, her and Haley ended up having a fight. You managed to calm her down at the end, a little bit with Luke's help, and she and her mother eventually reconciled, and both staying in the same hospital room. As the rest of you went home to get some rest, and after briefing Amy on everything that had happened, what do you want to do for the next few days? Go on.
I guess I'm just going to get started on Wim's truck.
Roll me your mechanical repair again.
Finally. Oof. Okay. Come on, work with me, please.
Something you theoretically should be good at, to be honest.
And I am excellent at. I got a 9. That is a extreme success.
In the next couple of days after the incident, you have finally figured out where the parts go. And you're starting to get an idea of what the manufacturers had in mind when they put this thing together. And you start to realize that this goes here, and it starts to fall like puzzle pieces to you as you arrange things, and you no longer have to do the thinking or the legwork to figure out what's going on. Instead, you just need the man hours to actually do what you need to do. So you figure maybe another day of work and this is all good. Amy, what would you like to do in about a couple of days after your date with Evan and your friends got shot up?
Can I investigate about what happened to the museum before?
The history of the town, I would call it library use.
Okay. I'm going to roll it now.
Yes. I'd call that library.
Library use. 22.
Nice. Going to the Lakewood Library, the usual source of information and research around here, you find news article clippings and older news articles, some clippings, some news, and general research around the area would suggest, plus looking over the internet, would suggest that the fire in the museum was ruled to be some form of accident. Although initially, there were suspicions from the fire department about about someone causing the fire through intentionally making the wiring faulty, basically sabotaging the wirings around the place. This could never be proven. There's a number of things that were missing. Now, while this sabotage cannot be proven, it was just ruled as an accident because there's no evidence to prove otherwise. But during this sabotage, a number of art pieces were damaged beyond repair or destroyed. Most of them obviously going to be paintings, some ancient written documents, some old books, first editions. They have died in the fire. Others were sort of either melted statues or just burnt to a crisp. There was a particular there was a particularly strange amulet that was not in display. It was put in the storage area because no one could they couldn't display it because they couldn't figure out where it was from. They don't know the timeline, they don't know where it came from, they don't know what civilization made it. They had no point in history to put it in. So it was put on the shelf to do further research, and that was considered destroyed in the fire. It was a strange looking silver or some sort of metal amulet, and in the center of it there is a strange symbol. An odd looking symbol of something. You can't really make out what it is. It's not a natural gemstone formation. It's a sapphire, it's an emerald stone that's been carved into something that you can't tell, maybe an octopus. It's sort of grabbing hold of something. It's an emerald, and that amulet was declared damaged or just went missing in the fire, which is weird because you can't burn gemstone. But regardless, it was just declared missing, possibly destroyed under the rubble that fell on it. But no further investigation was done after it. There were a number of things that were declared to have been stolen that were not accounted for with all the damage in the museum. But no one can really prove anything, and eventually it was just swept under the rug. There was nothing else to be found because no one else... there were no other signs, there were no evidence. It became a cold case until eventually people just forgot about it. Given that this item was never really presented to the public never knew what was lost.
Okay.
So, in those couple of days, MJ, make me one more... Oh no, in those couple of days you would be working on that front, so it's fine. You all...
Pay a visit to him every now and then as well.
Sure.
Just every now and then.
She stays with her mother, who's not asking much questions. They're now repairing the relationship. Wim would also tell you that Haley has not responded to her at all. It's up to you what you're gonna do about that, if anything, but she's just opening up that Haley's not responding or anything. After those couple of days, you all receive a text on that phone from Zero. Everyone except Wim, base, 1 hour. This is important.
Just us, or should I bring my dad?
Everyone involved, except Wim, for obvious reasons.
Noted.
Gotcha.
Okay. Amy's last interaction with Zero was that there was a threat to shut down the initiative and everything that you're doing here, leaving you all defenseless. So, MJ, would you be picking up our dear friend Amy from her place of work?
I am going to call Amy.
Okay. Amy, you have a call.
Ames,
Hey.
do you need a ride, or are you going to ride with your cousin?
I don't know where she is right now. I might as well, join you with... Yeah.
Okay. I just got from the pizza place. My dad can just grab the truck. I can go with you with my motorcycle if you want.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's meet
Alright,
later then.
I'll be there in... Yeah, I'll be there in a few.
Okay. You pick up Amy from her home, ride on your motorcycle to the outdoors. When you arrive at the base, it's been reinforced. They've been here for over a month now. The base is now no longer just a bunch of tents and makeshift places. They've made solid structures, although crude, covered with tarpaulin and waterproof tents to make what is essentially an office. Just a general office space for people to work in, things they need to do. You are still in the outdoors, and that becomes very apparent. But it is looking more like a military base, if that makes sense to you. So, arriving here and entering inside, the peaceful sounds of the forest and the various nature just happening, the lake nearby, get drowned out in the sound of office chatter and people speaking around. Amy, you walk through. There's a new group of people here. Or not so much new as there are more. There are more people here than there used to be. So it looks like whatever Zero did, it eventually transitioned from being shut down to being given more funding. There are some agents there on the side who tell you, please step this way into this office, thank you. And they lead you down the hallway. You find various new faces, new put up buildings and tents, research facilities. This place has upgraded. You were led inside a room. It's empty, it's quiet, and you can actually hear the birds chirping and the trees and the sound of the wind and nature outside. This place is designed to be somewhat peaceful, as opposed to the contrasting environment that is the rest of the initiative base. Entering inside the room in about 2 or 3 minutes after you get in, before you guys have a real conversation, is Zero. Usual suit. Alright. Everyone, good news and bad news, or depending on how you see it, probably good news. Both of them are good news. First of all, we're not getting shut down, especially after the incident a couple of days earlier. They've been convinced that this cult is worth looking into. Our cover as FBI agents, by ours I mean the initiatives, is still intact, and we are still in business. Bad news, or again, possibly good news, depending on who you ask. While I will still be with you on the field, directing and guiding you, someone else is in charge of actual orders and mandating, and by extension, the paperwork.
Wait, who? Who is it?
He hands you dossiers of the person. Read up. You open the files that he gives as he sits down basically next to you instead of the desk across from you where he normally sits. The file shows something mid-30s, possibly or early 30s woman. Strong jaw, pretty well built. Height is listed as 5'11". Very not bulky but excessively athletically built. She was a Marine sniper and eventually became a Delta Force agent and worked 3 years in the CIA as a field operative and a spy. She has extensive hand-to-hand combat training from when she was 14 years old, black belts in 4 different martial arts, an Aikido champion, and has 27 confirmed kills to her name from her sniper days. And that, by confirmed kills, I mean those are the ones that she knows she killed. That doesn't include her time as a soldier, where she was going around shooting with an automatic rifle. And also 4 confirmed kills on her name from her CIA spy days. All mission appropriate. Black Ops agent. Her name is Jessica Parker. She has short, blonde hair, about up to here, like a platinum blonde, like really shiny platinum blonde, and a fringe that goes down to the side. Very pixie cut-ish, with an extended fringe. Zero just looks at all of you as you read the document and says, "Well, what do you think?"
I have no word.
Fair warning. She's not as relaxed and you hear the door open.
As you.
Stand up!
Oh
Jesus
God.
fucking Christ. I'm going to like awkwardly try to stand up.
Robert
Very
just stands.
awkwardly.
Zero stands like a military soldier. She walks in. That picture does not do her justice. She's both beautiful and excessively deadly. This woman is not someone you are going to want to piss off, essentially. But she walks forward, again, back straight, strong pose, walks towards all of you. So, you're Zero's recruits. Well, I suppose we can't
In the
really help the
flesh,
recruitment
man.
process. Looks at Zero and just... Is this it? Have you even trained them? Because from the looks of it, you haven't even taught them basic discipline, Agent. Zero just kind of stays put. At ease! Sit down. He sits on the desk.
Awkwardly sitting down again, like,
Yeah.
thanks, man.
Things are going to change around here.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not a softie. Looks at Zero. Like this one. I'm not cutting you slack for being kid. We're at war. And you're going to learn the hard way that war comes with sacrifices. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Really? Not an ounce of basic discipline training, Zero? He's just kind of not responding. Very well. He opens the bottom drawer. Takes out a pistol. Puts it on the table. Who's not trained? Ashley puts her hand up. You're going through all of this and you don't even know how to work a gun. Takes the gun. This is disappointing. Aims it in between Amy and Ashley. There's enough space between you that it's not hostile. Puts it out.
The fuck?
Puts it down on the desk. Takes something else from the door. You know what you all need? It's not rhetorical. What, did you all lose your tongues? Zero on the side has a straight face, hasn't reacted. And then you hear the slightest smirk. Like, he looks at Zero, shakes her head, pulls out a bottle of scotch. Oh, you guys actually fell for that.
Oh my gosh, you're dicking around, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I can't help it. You guys were so new and Zero said that you wouldn't fall for anything and I didn't believe him. And
I felt like I was back in first grade. That was not a good day in my life, ma'am. Thank you very much for that horrible flashback.
call me Jess. And she puts out she puts out 6 shot glasses for everyone. Or 6 scotch glasses. And pours you all drinks.
Jesus.
Come on, have a drink. I'm sorry, I just had to. It's been a while since I've had some fun around here.
I'm drinking it straight.
Drinking it as well.
She unclips the part of the pistol and shows you there's no bullets in it. It's just a joke, don't worry about it. You can have this though. Passes you the pistol.
I mean, I already have a gun.
She looks at Ashley and says,
Amy, you can never have too much guns.
Ashley just takes the gun awkwardly. I'll take it, I guess. Look, I'm sorry. I just needed to play a bit of a joke. Like, yeah, you'll understand.
Well, he definitely got us.
You'll understand if you work around here for too long. You gotta make your own humor. But, I suppose Zero's already told you. I'm gonna be the new, field commander. Zero's still gonna be joining us, but the thing is, after all the briefings and all the mission briefings he's given us, we've determined that he can't both train you and look after in the field and prioritize the mission, and it's been decided that someone else needs to take point while he makes sure that you guys are acting as a cohesive team. So they brought me in to be that point. He looks at Zero and just, oh, and you're not getting out the paperwork, don't bet your ass. Just comes the bridge of his nose. He looks at all of you and says, so, don't worry about it. I was a military girl. Can't say I liked it very much. My sergeant was an asshole. So, how about we simplify things? You keep me alive, I keep you alive. We all walk away, probably saving the world. Maybe.
I like it simple. Yeah. I guess.
Great. He just kind of looks around. Something wrong? Looking at Amy, who's been rather quiet.
There's nothing wrong. I mean,
Alright. So, you guys have any questions for me?
So I'm not the type to go straight to the point when it comes to work, but it has been bothering me for a while because it involves my friend. Any updates on that cult thing?
Yeah. Zero let us know. We're looking into it. We found the artifact. Well, you gave us the artifact, which was useful. It's an old one. A cult, I mean. It's been a while since they've been around, and most people thought they were extinct already. But they were... Pulls out some documents from her bag. They were active in the 60s, and before that in the 20s. They were known for excessive violence, not really caring about casualties or what happened, and it became harder to suppress them given that we had to work in the shadows. But it was assumed that they died out. There's an incident with a boat in a cave, and they just stopped being active. The artifact is something they've been looking for a while now. We're still not sure how we figured out it was in your friend's house, but we're looking into it. It has only been a couple of days, and the backup, if you've noticed, has only arrived today, so we're still getting a setup prepared here.
I actually do have the story of how it got to him.
Do tell.
Yeah, so his mom found it in Hawaii, took it home, bring it to him, told him it's an artifact or whatever, gift from Hawaii, souvenir. And then he lost it when they moved out of the house. Then he went back to Hawaii, found the item, brought it home. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I can ask him if you want me to clarify.
No. That adds up, considering the last incident and trace of his cult being active was in Hawaii. That makes a lot of sense. We'll look into it. In the meantime, well, you guys have the rest of your... Pulls out a briefcase and hands you all envelopes. Christmas bonus. We got more budget.
Oh dang, we actually do have those.
Not really, but we got more of a budget, and Zero made the very reasonable claim that you guys deserved a little more. So enjoy.
Just going to give a thumbs up to Zero while I take the
Just
envelope and
nod.
just.
Well, if you guys don't have any more questions for me or anything else, we have nothing left for you to do. Oh, you and you, pointing at your father and Ashley. Treatments today. Over to the right. Should be the last one you'll ever need. But if you feel any fevers or anything, feel free to come back and we can solve that right for you. But for the meantime, over there. Your father's it. Yes. Sure. Looks at Ashley, they just walk off and go to the treatment room. A few agents kind of guide them there. Well, if there's nothing else, you're free to go, I suppose.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Take the scotch.
I'm just going to stand. I was just about to ask for that. Thanks. Well, it's fine. I'll just take one on the way. I'll just pour myself a shot and drink it.
Okay. He just works in some papers. Zero salutes. He salutes back, formalities as he leaves. The two of you leave after. He waits outside the door and looks at how was it? I owe her a favor. She wanted to play a prank. You know how it is. You have to make your own fun around here.
Never pegged you as the guy who would pull pranks on their,
Yeah.
yay.
I'm not,
But that was a good one.
but she is. And as of right now, she is my superior. So I'm not exactly in a position to say no.
Fair.
MJ,
Mm-hmm.
walk down while you're waiting for your father, and Amy, you're waiting for your cousin. MJ, why don't you walk down that hallway, take the 5th door on your left.
So another prank, is it? My heart can only take too much.
No, but
I'm
I
very
think,
fragile.
but I think you'll enjoy what you find there.
Take your word for it.
As you walk
Okay.
off, Zero just looks at you, Amy. So I'm assuming you've got questions, considering I had to walk off the last time. But I'm not one to run away from a promise.
Why did you give me that necklace?
To make a point. I want you to understand that I wasn't being cold for the sake of alienating you. But I also want you to understand that after the incident with the watch, I can't feel anything for her. Memories that were supposed to make me sad, that were supposed to hurt, or memories that should have made me happy, just make me empty. And I can't feel anything. But I know I'm supposed to be happy or sad or feel something from them, and that's what makes me so angry at myself. And the fact that you remind me of her just makes me feel like I failed her. Just makes me feel like I failed in general. I gave it to you. Let's call it a loner. When all this is over, assuming we're all still standing by then. Sorry, old habits. But when all this is over, maybe you help me to try again. When there isn't a looming threat of human extinction above our heads. And if at any point you feel like that's not going to happen, then all you have to do is give me back that necklace. So as long as you're holding on to it, I'll work off the assumption that we're both waiting. How does that sound?
Okay. I'm going to show it to him that I'm currently wearing the necklace.
I'm sorry I didn't have the time to replace the silver. It's been a while and I
It's alright.
don't know any jewelers around here. How about some gun training? You asked before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a new shooting range.
One. Mm.
And we have a lot of new toys. Ever used a self-aiming gun? Come with me. First time ever, there's the slightest crack of a smile on his face as he leads you to a new shooting range. And you are brought over to an arsenal of weaponry that you didn't think they had before. You probably didn't. There are handguns, there are rifles, there are guns you didn't even know existed. There are guns that are mounted on sandbags. There are sniper rifles. He looks at you and then says, "So, until whatever time when we can see what happens with this," looking at the necklace, "why don't you tell me what you want to be on the field? You want to be direct and up front like MJ with a gun straight to the enemy's throat? Or do you want to stay behind and shoot with precision?" And he's looking at some of the snipers.
I would like to stay behind. I mean,
Alright.
I was the one that holds information about, stuff.
Fair enough.
If I die first.
Okay. Start with a rifle then. Low recoil, easy aim, bolt action. What that means is after every shot, you pull this lever, reload, shoot again. This is something that you're going to need good accuracy with. One shot, one kill. Otherwise you're going to miss your target. That time it takes for you to reload isn't just enough time for your target to find a place to hide. He hands it to you. It's a little heavy, but not overly heavy. Shows you in the front that there are two stands, and he spends an hour to teaching you how to use the gun, this particular rifle. I'm gonna ask you at the end of our game to roll a few stats.
Okay.
Okay? But can you... No, not yet. We'll roll that after. So, he spends about an hour or two teaching you how to use a rifle and also teaching you your pistol because snipers require a melee weapon, a shorter range weapon in case they get caught for self-defense.
Yeah.
He also, at the end of this, kind of picks up a bulletproof vest and says, "Here's one for you. Now that we have a budget, I can actually afford to give you guys your own." Sorry it didn't come in pink. Just gives you the vest.
Fashion doesn't matter in missions, right?
It was a sad attempt at a joke, alright. Just take it.
Fine. I'm going to take it.
Although in all honesty, if you weren't trying to hide from your enemy, a brightly colored vest would be better. It's easier to shoot bright colors in the dark, and you'd rather they shoot at your armored parts rather than your unarmored part. But semantics. It's yours. Walk down that door. There should be a guy who can fix it for you to tailor it to your body. Make sure that it's not too loose. You don't want it to be moving around. I gotta go handle some things. Guess I'll talk to you whenever. Still kind of busy.
When we have, free time, I guess.
When we're not on the threat of dying.
Yeah.
He just kind of leads you to the tailor. He takes your measurements and basically fixes the armor for you to make sure it's fit for you. It's not too loose or anything. There's also compartments there for bullet slides, bullet casings, and additional packs, including a med pack. MJ, in the room that you were told to go to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you open the room and you are brought outdoors. It is a room, and then it sort of leads you to the forest outside.
That's disorienting.
In the forest outside, you see a red-headed woman, about unusually tall, like 5'9", redhead. She resembles Miss Parker in terms of body build, except a little thinner. Looks like she's more built for speed than power. She's carrying with her some crossbows, a bow and arrow, a compound bow, and a sniper rifle. Cleaning herself up with a towel, she just looks at you and says, hey. What's up?
Hey. I was brought here by Zero, said I might like it, and so far I am liking it. MJ. Or Diana, I'm not sure I don't know how to go,
She kind of looks at her and says, so you like what you see, huh? She takes your hand.
I ain't gonna say no. I know a pretty one when I see one. I'm gonna shake her hand.
Strong grip. She looks at you and says, well, first of all, your name's fine. You guys aren't, unless you guys want to be recruited as full-time agents, your name's fine. The code name's mostly for your field, just to make sure no one's listening, but around here you're safe. Second of all, old Zach sent you, huh?
Yep, old Zach definitely did.
Well, I'm guessing I think I know what he wants me to do. Oh, right. Sorry, manners. My name's Alicia. I am
nice to meet you.
I'm the woodsman specialist of this group. Making arrows,
my kind.
Bows, fashioning things out of survivalist, essentially. He takes out the compound bow, opens a wooden crate next to you, and puts out a crudely made bow that looks like it was carved with a knife. Takes out an arrow, and with barely 2 seconds, takes out the arrow. And for about a second, you don't know what happened. Bird.
Impressive.
You wanna know how to use one of these?
It would be a lie to say I don't, because I've always been frustrated about learning how to use a bow.
How about
I'm guessing
crossbow?
you're the one who's gonna teach me.
It's not too different.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna practice aim and say,
You've used a gun before?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, except easier.
Well, I guess it doesn't have a recoil. Although the loading time is a bitch.
Yeah, but it's quiet. For those times when you don't want to be seen or heard, sneak around. You take aim. Treat it like a gun. Expect the recoil so you strengthen your grip. Take your aim. Point to the scope that's been modified into the bow. Just like a rifle. Pull the trigger. Although, he's pointing you to a deer that's sort of walking slowly. Although, you will have to remember, the arrow is slower than a bullet, so if your target's moving quickly, there's a bit of compensation you'll have to unlearn and relearn. But for a target that's just standing still, roll your, call it the base of your rifle.
Oh, 25 then.
With a bonus die.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I thought it was 100 because it's 100.
Wow, you broke it already.
I know. I got 100 and I got a 10.
10.
My second
Nice.
roll was 100. 3 zeros, man.
There is no stat for a bow in the modern COC, so let's put it on check the box under firearms and rifle, and then input manually crossbow.
Got it.
You take aim, await her instructions, the arrows, and you hit the deer in the neck. See what I mean? Not ideal for moving targets. It'll take a little practice to get the compensation right. So when you're hiding around and wanting to sneak in and something's in your way, pretty useful. And the best part, she kind of not drags you, but sort of takes your forearm to gesture to follow her. Pulls the arrow out. You can reuse the ammunition.
Dang. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna wipe it on my shirt.
Yep.
Very useful, yeah.
It also tells you just.
So. How about a competition? I know I'm not exactly that good at it yet, but I'm feeling confident today.
She smiles and giggles, and because of her appearance, it wasn't apparent to you yet, but now that she's showing more of a smile and a happy-looking face, this woman is really young. She's not like Jessica or Zero, who's sort of aged and not too old, but a combatant, someone who's seen a lot. She's really young, although she's seen her fair shit. She's covered in scars across her right arm, and there's a pretty nasty diagonal scar on the right of her abdomen. She's only wearing like a cropped military top and military baggy pants and boots. She smiles at you and just, what do you have in mind?
Let's say game. As many as we can get. Let's just say that we're covering
only
your
small
place's
ones.
dinner for tonight.
Only small ones. Not the big ones.
Unedible ones. Unedible ones aren't counted.
Fair. You know what, rookie? She takes out the rifle. I'll even let you use a gun. Yeah, and she takes out her compound
I'll make sure
bow.
you regret it. Just gonna check it.
Good luck. Just for the hell of it, roll me spot hidden 3 times, and for every time you succeed, roll a rifle check.
I'm not even feeling confident. Okay, that's a fail for the first one. Technically, not a fumble because I got a 92.
Nope.
Second one is a success.
Okay.
Rifle.
Mark it off in sheet.
Rifle is a 1.
Yeah.
I've got a 1
nice.
on my rifle.
So roll 3 times. You also rolled for the number of your successes for your spot hidden.
Okay, so that's 1 rifle. And second one is a success. Third one is a success. The rifle is a fail though. So just 1 hit. Ow,
1 hit.
Ow.
Okay. In those 2 hours before you need to go.
Extreme success.
In those 2 hours before you need to go, you manage to kill 2 squirrels with 1 bullet as they're just kind of sharing a nut. And then so you get 2 of them. When you come back to base, or when you come back to the entrance, she's not there yet. She follows after. You see an empty quiver and a compound bow. And she's not carrying anything, and she has a defeated look on her face as she goes up to you. squirrel.
You can't possibly have used all your arrows without catching anything.
Yeah, maybe I'm rusty. Puts the bow down.
I don't buy it.
She moves to the side and starts pulling out a sack.
Oh, you beautiful son of a
She
bitch.
opens it. Possums, squirrels, mostly possums.
Yeah, possums.
What do you
It
expect?
works.
They're edible. 6.
Mhm.
Well, 7 if you count the antelope I shot on impulse.
Nope. Doesn't count.
Still more
Although
than
I
you.
just got these two. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next time,
well,
honey.
Up to you to
Yes.
decide the punishment.
Puts on your shoulder and says, You know what? I think I know just the thing. She
I don't like that look.
takes out her bag. I used this on a mission once.
No.
You're gonna wear it going out.
Oh god.
it's a-
Please tell me it's not a clown suit.
It's a pink cocktail dress.
Oh, for the love of...
Bright,
You just had
hot
to leave me with
pink.
no dignity.
You asked for it, honey.
The last time I wore something this pink was during my junior prom. I did not like it.
Changing rooms over there.
You suck. I'm wearing my leather jacket over it.
Oh no, you're not.
That-
You're carrying that until you get to the car.
And I'm gonna look fabulous while I'm doing it. I'm gonna snatch the dress looking begrudgingly. I'm gonna go to the dressing room.
Go to the
It's
dressing
like
room.
stripping everything while
change.
walking.
Go into the room, change. You come out in a form-fitted pink dress, which is a little longer on you because she is a tall woman. It's very pink, like
Well,
legally blonde pink. As you walk
do
out,
I look gorgeous yet? I'm gonna do that while doing a mock twirl in front of her.
she looks and then just says, "I could have you for dinner." Gives you a bow.
Fortunately, you're having squirrels. I'm gonna toss the squirrels that I got from her and say,
Takes
"That's your game now."
And this is yours. She gives you her compound bow.
Hey, you sure?
He looks at the crudely made bones. There's something about a jungle-made weapon that makes it more fun for me. Besides, we got a lot of those. Take it. There's about 20 arrows in there. If you ever need more, come by. Carbon fiber arrows. Hit like a bitch.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep that in mind, actually.
See
You know
ya.
what? The dress is worth it. See ya. I'm gonna do like I'm going to go out of the place with an arrow and the bow strapped on my back, my things on my back, and I'm just sauntering out of the fucking place while wearing the dress.
In a pink dress. As you
Yep.
leave,
Just like waving at everyone who's looking at me.
Amy, when you get the armor, Zero continues to teach you how to use the rifle. Tells you, these two stands here are for support. But the most important thing you're going to need is shoulder strength. The recoil on a powerful rifle is going to be a bitch. So you're going to want to have a good grip on the front and on your hand, making sure that it doesn't punch you too hard. Your armor's a bit padded on that shoulder. Should help with that. He helps you aim. Roll your rifle with bonus dice. So roll the percentile. Roll the percentile twice and take the better combination of numbers.
Okay.
Roll your rifle 3 times. Each with
3 times?
3 times each with a bonus dice.
I should roll. Wait lang. I have so many dice.
It's only the percentile you re-roll for a bonus dice.
Okay. So I got 22 for the first one.
That's a success for rifle. Okay.
51
Fail.
for the second one. And 11 for the third
Nice.
one.
First shot, there's a big target, and it's not moving, and you shoot it right in the center. It does hurt, but Zero's right. There's an extra padding on your armor to keep your shoulder from getting hurt too much, but the kick is a little painful. But now that you expect it, on the second one, you try to shoot. It's slightly moving, and you miss, and he kind of redirects your hands. Breathe. Remember, you're on the side, and you're a sniper. You have more time than most people. Just breathe and anticipate the movement. And he's sort of guiding your hand, following the target. And eventually he lets go to let you follow the movement on your own. And then you fire and you destroy the target right in the center. Nice.
Huh.
He packs up a bunch of while you're looking around, he packs up a bunch of clips with bullets, puts them in your armor. They go in like this. Your armor can hold 5 clips, each of them with 6 rounds, and then the gun will have the 6th clip with 6 rounds.
Okay.
All this is yours. Takes out a case, put them in here so no one in town questions. Looks like a metal rectangle guitar case. Just put it in there. The bulletproof vest you can put in a backpack. Well, good training. Maybe it'll pay off.
Thank you for teaching me.
Sure. Well, I got some papers to do. Unfortunately, Parker's presence doesn't mean that I'm off the hook, so I still have to do some work. I'll see you around. Maybe in a non-combat scenario sometime. He just puts his hand on your shoulder and then walks you out. As the two of you are walking out, you run into MJ in a pink dress. He just... Zero can barely hold laughter. There's a smile under his hood.
Oh, shut up. I could be wearing a sack and I would still look good.
MJ, is that part of your training?
No. I lost a bet. I was asked to wear a pink dress.
Oh, you made a bet with Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He kind of leans in to whisper to the both of you. She's the most competitive one in this space.
Kinda got that feeling, actually.
1 second. Jonas. He kind of gestures. There's a guy who takes a picture of you and then throws the phone to Zero.
Bitch!
Thanks.
I'll try to snatch it while it's being thrown. I'll try to snatch it from him. Midair.
Okay, make what do we call this?
Sleight of hand. Something I don't have.
Yeah, actually. That's sleight of hand.
It's not fair. I got a 16. Not enough.
Nope.
Shit.
Takes the phone. As you try to grab it, he just slaps your hand away.
Hey!
Keeps it.
No fair. There was no deal about photos.
He tells you to look around the base and it's full of CCTVs.
I'll flip one off.
Well, you see during Christmas, your boyfriend sent me a nice package. Sent all the doctors such a warm package. I figured I owe the kid a gift.
Why you gotta be like this? Why? At my expense. Why?
How many things have you guys survived at my expense? Like I
Fair
said,
point, but we don't bring that up when it comes to pranks.
like I
Fair
said,
point.
you have to make your own fun in this space.
Oh, you fucking suck. Zero.
Anyway, your father and cousin should be out in about 2 minutes, and they should be feeling fine. They may experience a slight fever. Just make sure they get enough water. It's a side effect, but it happens. It's nothing to worry about. But if anything comes up, we probably shouldn't be involved in it yet. The stress might trigger something, so until the fever's gone, make sure that they're just relaxing, doing whatever they want that relaxes them. I've got some papers to do, and we're still running some data on these cultist friends of ours. Oh, and because of the added budget, your friend, 24/7 guard. He's not gonna know it, but there's always gonna be someone around that house. No one's getting past them. And
It's nice.
if you get a chance to tell Wim, her mother's gonna be taken care of. The guards everywhere, and if she wants a home nurse, field medic, well trained, but he'll act as a nurse for her, so she can go out to do her jobs without having to worry much. Just let her know. I don't think it's the time for me to talk to her, and I don't think it's time for her to meet Jess.
Oil and water, those two. I don't think. Yeah.
I figured
Maybe let her recover first.
Figured you two and Jess might get along, actually.
Oh shit! I dropped it.
Hey.
She does look like my type of, company.
Anyway, I've got some work to do. New stuff in the base if you want to check it out. Yeah, I'll see you guys. About that pina colada the two of you owe me. New Year's Eve. Your place, I'm assuming. Or wherever. Unless you got friends over, in which case, probably New Year's Day. Whichever works for you guys.
We can work it out. Maybe Amy wants to host this one.
I have.
Oh, come on, it's always my place.
I can call my parents, and if they let me use my lake house, that would be fine. I mean,
lake house.
Lake house sounds great.
All right. Work it out then. Whatever date works for you guys. If you'd prefer to spend time with family on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. You're probably right. I could use some thing other than work, and with Jessica around, work might be a little lighter. I'm just sorry that in order to finally get DC to agree to increasing our budget, you guys had to get shot up. I've been trying to make the case for weeks now, but they just wouldn't listen until someone got injured. In any case, you let me know. For now, I gotta handle some research.
Zero?
Yeah, you first.
About that guy, the rookie partner.
The cop?
The cop. KIA, yeah.
Yeah.
He has a daughter. What happened to her?
We were, and we did give out a donation anonymously. Said it was from the FBI. But when the agent got there, he reported back that someone else had already made a pretty substantial donation to her college fund. Anonymous. Although given how everything's been going, I don't think it takes a genius to figure out who that is.
Yeah.
Looks at MJ.
Just
But we did try. We did our best to take care of her. Looks like someone already got it. Sorry, we can't really do much about it.
Yeah, just that's good to know. Thanks.
Yeah.
You were gonna say something?
Yeah, you don't have to do it. It's not a priority. But if you know anyone in town a little older, maybe, like in their 80s. Maybe ask them about the museum. He looks at Amy then, or maybe ask your boss. Again, not a priority. Don't have to go out of your way to do it.
Wait,
But
what
if you
about
get
it?
the
Is it about
opportunity, the fire is one thing. We already looked into that, but just
Oh,
ask them if they remember anything strange from the museum. Not the fire, but just
I
anything, you know, ghost stories, folk tales, things that old people kind of spread around, that sort of thing. Ask if they have any stories, any kind of rumor, wives' tales. It's fine. We're looking into a few things, and a lot of them seem to tie into the museum for some reason. We're not sure why. Maybe one of these rumors might have something to them. Again,
mean, I found something interesting about what happened to the museum at that time.
yeah,
There was this amulet that they haven't showed in public. It looks like this, and then he showed it to him through her phone.
yeah, I saw this in an article. Yeah, I'll. It looks like shows it to MJ. Familiar? When you look at the amulet, if you flatten and change the position, that kind of looks like the artifact that Jake had.
She's actually going to stop mid-chew and just say,
Right.
yeah, looks like it, yeah.
It is the same artifact we found in your friend's place, the one the cultists were looking for. Not the amulet, but it's depicting the same creature. This is useful.
Strange.
Thank you. But again, only if you have the time. Random tales, if you find any, let me know. It'll be useful.
Sure.
That's it. Alright, I'll see you guys when I see you. Just gotta go back to a desk job. Moves into an office.
We'll see you.
While you're waiting there, you find, before your father and cousin come out, you find Jessica walking out of the office, moving towards. It's kind of hard to deny the fact that she commands respect, but it's not out of fear. All the agents here are showing her respect out of actual genuine respect. This woman may have done something at some point, from what you can tell, but these people recognize her. As she walks, she notices you guys. Hello. Oh, I see, your family's not done with their healing yet.
Yep.
She looks at MJ.
Don't ask.
Let me guess. Alicia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I owe her. I don't know how she got that dress on you, but thank you, Agent Stone. You just cost me $100.
What? What?
We've had a long-standing bet for the last 2 months since she last wore that. That she could get someone else to wear it and keep it. And I said no one else is going to take that dress off of her. I'm $100 short. Seems appropriate.
Trust me, I wouldn't do it willingly.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that you will enter the bet with her. And like me, you failed to realize that Alicia has never lost a single bet.
Not yet. I like my chances.
Keep telling yourself that. What was your code name? Diana?
Mm-hmm.
Keep telling yourself that, Diana. Soon enough, she's going to get you in something a lot skimpier. If you keep it up.
Oh, oh dear.
Oof.
She leans in to whisper to the two of you. Between you and me, I had to come into work in a low-cut V-neck crop top and jorts because of her. I mean,
That's an
look,
image I'd like to see.
I mean, it looked damn good in it. It's still not very professional. Well, if you guys want to check out the facility, you have free reign over anywhere you might want to see, anything you might want to look for, and some research notes that we've been bringing in should be completed in the next 2 days. If you want to come by then to read up on whatever you want to read up. Till then, I'll see you when I see you. Oh, one other thing. Before I forget, Diana,
Minerva.
Minerva. Well, we're in base. Mary Jane, Amelia. Okay. Before I forget, vehicles. Follow me. He walks over, actually saunters, to the garage area. Two
Shit-eating grin.
black armored with a legal Californian plate SUVs, heavily tinted. He just shows you bulletproof, smart car, self-driving to an extent, push start engine. You could get hit by a 16-wheeler at full speed, and this thing would only show a dent for it.
Self-driving?
To an extent,
Well,
Miss
shit.
Schweid. To an extent. It will obviously not account for too much of the traffic and everything, but from one place to another, it could be helpful, given as long as you're paying attention.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna pay attention. Mind if I...
You can load your motorcycle in the back if you like.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna go towards the car.
Hands you the keys, which are basically... There's no key, it's just a way to open it. It's a push start engine.
Gonna snatch it.
Good things happen when you get funded by DC.
No denying that.
One for you, one for you. I heard the other one didn't have a license yet, so we didn't have one prepared. He looks at Amy and says, "You can't drive, can you?"
No, I can't.
Puts her hand on your shoulder. "No time to learn like the present." Hands you the keys.
Going to take it?
You see your father and Ashley walk out. "Hey, MJ, treatment's done. We're feeling better." And
The door's open. I'm sitting in the car wearing a pink dress, grinning like shit.
I don't know what I'm more surprised about. He points at the dress or the car. Should I ask?
Oh, fuck the dress! Just staring at the car, excitedly.
Huh. Is that yours?
Looking at Jessica.
It is. I mean, it's registered in your name. Gives you the papers.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna put it on the... actually, I'm gonna put it in the shelf inside.
He just walks to the side of the car, sits in the shotgun, and says, "Your father has the biggest grin on his face." "Oh, what are you waiting for?"
Oh, fuck yeah! I'm gonna rev it immediately. Oh shit, my motorcycle. Yeah, I'll just go
No,
around.
there are guys who are lifting it in. This is the same garage. So there are guys who are kind of lifting it to the back.
Ames, you owe me a story, but for now, I'm gonna go for a spin. I'm gonna say that while just revving
Enjoy!
it. Yeah, I will.
Ashley looks at the car and just...
It can do self-drive.
She whispers to you, James, this thing's like worth
What?
100 times our apartment. Or something.
Well, shit.
She hands the keys to you guys. Who of you choose who to drive? She gives it to you, Amy. This is the best way to learn. Come on, Ames. I'll help you out.
Okay.
Amy, roll your drive with with 2 bonus dice. 1 for Ashley's navigation and 1 because the car can self-drive to an extent.
Alright. So, okay, I will roll twice then. I got a 19 on
19?
my first roll.
That is a pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a 45.
That's a fail. No,
It's
you
a
only
fail.
have to roll once. Just 2 bonus
Ah,
dice.
once lang?
2 bonus dice mean
Okay,
2
so
percentiles.
The first one, 19.
Okay. You've never driven before. However,
Yeah.
you've experienced being in or holding the wheel of a car. It's heavy. You know, especially in larger cars, the steering wheel would normally be heavy because of the large tires. This thing's power steering makes it feel like you're holding a children's toy. When you expect to put in a lot of force, it actually turns all the way around from just a little bit of force.
It's automatic.
It is an automatic shift. The gas pedal is intuitive. In fact, you can even set the limit to which the gas pedal will stop itself when you've reached the actual speed limit, and it will force itself to go back up. The only thing you really need to do right now, especially with Ashley's help, is to learn how to turn, of which the car has a small LED display that basically teaches you when and how, and where to position the car. It even shows you if you're going to parallel park, where the car is positioned at the moment and how far you are and where to turn the steering wheel. So this thing is pretty much teaching you how to drive, and Ashley barely has to do much. But you are driving for the very first time, heading back to your apartment building, where you guys park. Ashley is while on the drive home, Ashley just kind of talks to you. Alright, that's it. Don't run anyone over, and we're good. This car's leather seats are like so comfortable I could fall asleep in here.
I know.
James,
It's so amazing.
James, you know what would be great in this car?
Yeah?
She kind of bounces on to check the seat if it's soft. And it's just like, I could totally imagine doing it with a guy in here.
Oh god. Oh no. No.
James, leather seats. Easy to clean.
Oh. Don't taint this baby.
Like, you're no fun, you know that?
But really,
Oh, fuck.
it's brand new.
Yeah, time to break it in. I'm kidding. Although, lesson's over, you will have to bring me back to the base because I left my car in there. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Drive back to base.
Drive back to the base.
She brings back to your car, and you basically tail her just to get a bit of practice, and she takes the long way back to your apartment so you can get a feel for how to drive. MJ, on the way back to your home, driving on the streets, heading back into the town, you find the long path going to your house. Just because. On the way to your house, your father just kind of looks at you and says, "First of all, this car, 100% amazing. I mean, I'm not trading my truck in anytime soon, don't get me wrong, but this car, holy shit. Never thought risking our lives to save the world would be worth this much." Secondly...
Well, if we're risking our lives, might as well get something good out of it.
True. Secondly, you have a story to tell. Looking at your dress.
Ah, fuck, I forgot to change.
Bad you did.
Nah, I'll be fine. Fuck. I met with, Agent Alicia. We had a bit of a competition. I lost spectacularly, 2-6. And I got this dress out of it. But I'm gonna gesture. I'm gonna look at gesture him at the back just to see show the arrows. I did get a bow out of it.
That... God, I wish we were hunting with that all those days ago. This thing looks amazing.
I know. I can ask for one if you want.
I might...
Maybe I should ask for one from that Wim's friend, maybe.
I am probably not... If the cost is a dress, probably not.
Yeah. I can maybe put... I'm gonna put Wim up to it when she's recovered. She's the one who's gonna have to wear the dress. I'm not gonna do that for her girlfriend.
Also, Luke's been texting me.
Yeah.
He shows you, while you're in traffic, he shows you the phone.
Driving.
And...
Yeah. Wanna peek.
Actually, yeah. When you peek, it's just a picture of you in a dress, and Luke sent it to your father. And then he just says, "Mr. Stone, what's happening?" He says,
Can you please tell her not to tell him not to spread it in the world? Girls gotta have secrets, you know.
"Sure." He just messages him, saying, "Ask her and don't share." He just kind of looks at it. When he gets the message, your father just says, "Well, here's his exact reply. If I were to spread this to anyone else, ever, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be forced to wear that dress. So no thank you. Still, tell her she looks good. Not exactly your style, still looks good." His reply.
Good as a nut. Reply for me, would you? 1, you're definitely wearing this dress if you do spread it around. And 2, good is an understatement. I look fucking amazing.
Just sends it. "Thanks, Mrs. Stone. I'll message her when she's not driving."
Oh, God.
That's the picture that Zero took. Or that Zero's friend
Yeah,
took.
I know. I know.
You eventually get
But-
home. Yes?
Anyway, so how are you feeling? Last day of treatment, you're not gonna smell like air conditioner anymore.
Feel amazing. He opens the hood, the front part, the sun visor, takes the camera, takes the mirror, just looks at himself. "Hey MJ, you mind pulling up to the side for a bit? Help me out."
Yo, what's going on with you? But yeah, I'm pulling out while
Yeah,
I'm
so-
asking.
"Do I look different to you?" You take a look at him.
Huh?
He's your father. However, he looks a lot younger. Like they took away 10 years or something.
That's kind of freaky, but you kind of look like you're in your, late 30s. Or could pass earlier, actually. You could look like siblings.
I feel
It's
like
a bit disorienting.
I feel like I'm in my 20s. There's
Oh,
no...
that's pushing it. I'm kidding. But yeah, you look good.
No.
You seriously do look good.
No, kid, I'm serious. He steps out of the car. 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
You recall as a child, your father used to be somewhat of a martial artist, a bit trained in different forms. Just in the alley where you're parked through, he starts practicing a few things that he could no longer do since his back got injured. And then he does, if you've ever seen a butterfly kick where you jump up and kick with both feet and kind of arc out, he does that out of nowhere. And he just he jumps back into the car and says, I haven't been able to do that in 15 years.
Dang, Dad. That's impressive.
I don't know what the hell they did, but not complaining. You, me, Taco Bell, now.
Of course, back to good old days. I'm gonna drive to Taco Bell.
Take the long way. He just kind of lies down. Ah, this is nice.
You know, good and bad thing. First, good, you can do a lot more shit. Second, bad, you're gonna have to do a lot of chores. No excuse anymore, Dad. I'm not the one who's gonna do the lifting anymore.
Hey MJ, you mind bringing me back to base? I think my back gave out after that kick.
I'll kick you off the car and walk on the way home.
Come on, kiddo. Taco Bell. You and me. Just like before.
Oh god, it's gonna be a nightmare later, but regrets come later. I'll be fine.
Amy, when you get home and park the car with Ash, he steps out of it. Ames? Am I different?
Wait.
Ashley...
Where to look?
when you look at her, Ashley's face is more angular. Higher cheek... Her cheekbones have lost... Her cheekbones have always been like that, but she's lost a bit of fat. She looks more athletic. Although she's always been kind of fit. She just looks like her skin just went straight out of a dermatology clinic. She looks almost perfect.
I mean, you always look gorgeous. What?
Her eyes are...
You do look like different.
Her eyes are bluer than normal. Like, much more vibrant and colorful. Huh. Whatever they did, it did wonders. No more crow's feet. No eye bag. She grabs your hand. You and I are going to the club.
Wait, right now?
No, tonight. Just drags you. And you have a story to tell me. Little birdie told me you had a bit of a conversation with Mr. 8. I want details. Drags you into your apartment without you being able to say another word. The next few days pass by until the end of the week, where I will ask Wim to make a constitution roll, please.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Hi. I'm back.
Hello.
I realized I left my dice on that table, so I'm just gonna roll in the server real quick. Oh no, it's dice parser. No, that's not my friend. I got 81. Fuck.
You
no.
do not regain a point of HP at the end of this week.
Hmm.
You're not feeling too well in the hospital.
Not feeling too
But,
much. Nope.
The scars are healing though, just a little slower than you would like. But over your time, over the next week, MJ, you and your father kind of reconnect over some old things that he wasn't unable to do. Go back to hunting, passing the rifle. The rifle's recoil no longer hurts his shoulder like it used to. He is enjoying himself. And it feels like old times again. You even have a picnic there. Amy, you and Ashley talk over about what went through. Ashley takes you to some bars, have a few drinks. This time not really to pick up anyone, but for the first time in a while, just when she's no longer trying, people are hitting on her. A lot. And she's not even wearing her usual dress or dresses. The kind that would make Wim's mother have a heart attack. She's wearing kind of more conservative, more not to your level, but more casual dresses. And people seem to notice the difference in her. MJ, you can't help but notice a bunch of 30s with single moms are kind of eyeing your father every now and then as he walks. Especially when
I'm going to look at my dad.
Especially when he jogs when he jogs in the suburban area. It's been a while since he was able to wake up before sunrise and take a jog. And now he's jogging again. And when he gets home and you're making breakfast, you find a few girls eyeing him while he's walking towards the door. Because you're at the kitchen and the window, you can see the girls looking him up and down. You know that side to side thing, and they're just looking him up and down. And he doesn't notice because he's walking to the door and cleaning himself up. Man, it feels good to do a morning jog again. I swear.
Yo, please don't tell me Mrs. K is gonna start hitting on you again. That was not a good time. Everyone is...
What do you mean?
Pointing at the women. They're staring at you, and I mean staring at you. Again, it's not too late
I can
for
get
you
used to this.
you know. Oh god.
Nah.
Now I know where I got my confidence from.
No sweat it, kid. I swore off dating a while back.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that you have a growing...
Well, I mean, it's nice,
You know what?
but... Nah. You know what I told you before. Your mother's the only
I
one.
know.
Still,
I know.
nice to get a bit of attention again. Nice to be appreciated.
Wanna bet? When Mrs. K brings back her next casserole, she's not even going to talk to me. I could try talking with her and she's not gonna look at me at all.
Winning or losing that bet makes me feel like I'm gonna lose either way. So I'm good.
Come on, you like the attention, and it's Mrs. K. She's the sweetest woman in town. You know, in more ways than one.
She's old. She's older than my mother, MJ.
Fine,
Come
fine.
on.
But it's gonna be funny for me when she stares you down.
Hey, don't worry about cleaning the garage. I got it. MJ,
Aren't you supposed to be resting a bit? But you do you.
yeah, no, I gave Zero a call. You mentioned as long as I'm not doing anything that's stressing me out, you know, nothing that's causing stress hormones out. Elevated heart rate is fine. Light exercise. He said it should be good. Besides, yeah, fever's probably kicking in, but he said light activity is fine, so, you know. I got the garage, don't worry about it. Then I'll take a break.
Just pop in the paracetamol. It's by the counter.
Yep. He just kind of takes a drink, cleans up the garage. Make me one more mechanical repair roll.
That is a hard success. Oh, wait. Where is it? Hard success.
Hard success. Okay. You somehow, by some miracle of the auto god, have patched up Taco. You can't do anything about the exterior. You don't have that kind of equipment. You need to send it to Jake's shop for that. But you have fixed that engine. It is the living embodiment of the phrase, it's what's inside that counts. Is the living symbol of that
God.
phrase. It's also it just so happens also that Wim and her mother are discharged today.
Oh.
Before we get to
Yep.
that, Amy, hanging out with Ashley in the week, she's helped you, and basically you guys have taken a holiday leave, so you guys aren't really doing much. The two of you gather to a bar. He looks at you and says, "So, tell me, what's going on? Zero, you guys had a talk? I want to know."
Yeah.
And then, hold on. MJ get a call. This is midweek.
Yep.
Hey, MJ? McAllister's pub. You know, the bar down the street.
Yep.
Amy's got a story to tell. Get over here.
Oh, dang. Keep that on hold. I'll be there in like, give me 5 minutes.
Get your ass in gear, girl. Just hangs up.
Like, yeah.
Get here quickly.
I am going like basically just like removing my greased up shirt, just switching it up immediately, and then heading. Probably still have some grease on my knees and my leg.
McAllister's bar is maybe 30. It's towards the inner part of the city, the more city-ish part where you live in a smaller suburban area. So it's about 20-ish minutes from where you are, but on the motorcycle, maybe 15. You arrive there. Ashley's waving at you. They've you a seat where Amy's in between the two of you. And she leans on the counter, just start talking, girl. Deets.
Okay, so I mean, I was about to give up. I mean, if he's not ready, I don't want to force him into, you know.
Yeah, get to the juicy part.
Don't know me, and yeah, he's willing to please.
Let her speak. I'm gonna nudge him.
He gave me this necklace. You see, the one that I'm wearing right now, sapphire necklace, and the reason why he's so cold to me is because I kind of remind him of his fiance. And wait, is it normal?
I mean, after everything he's been through, if you remind him of his fiancée, that can't be a good thing.
I mean, depends. What did he say? Anything? Like, does he remind you of the times that he had fun together, or the times where he was in despair? It kind of depends, you know. Good things and bad things.
Yeah.
Would it any of it matter, considering he can't even remember how it feels anymore? I think just forgetting the feeling might hurt him.
Yeah, but Amy's not his, fiance. Maybe he's feeling something similar.
Say, what else did he say?
And when all these wacky things are done, he's willing to try again on dating. Going to ask me on a date.
Ashley gets off her chair, grabs you, MJ, by the hand, and twirls you around like a celebratory dance. Just
yep.
And then she gives you a hug.
I am going to that.
Then she gives you a hug and says, "Our girl's finally growing up."
I'm so happy. Oh my god.
She lets you sit back down. Go get your 8. He just punches you in the shoulder lightly.
9 on a good day. And I can't believe you managed to crack through that exterior. I thought he was going to be, whatchamacallit, throughout his life. But dang, girl.
I didn't expect it to happen.
His cement walls is nothing to Amy the jackhammer. I'm pounding your shoulder.
Oh my god.
That's
Bartender! Tequila!
God.
3 of them. Right now.
That's good and all, but what happened to your Mr. Christmas date, dude? Any news about that?
It was nice, but You know, God. I
Oh, you're gonna
don't know
have to
if I
let him
could.
down.
Oof, that's
Oh,
rough.
Two
That's never
men.
easy. But
I never thought the tequila comes in. I would live to see the day where I can call you two-man Amy. And then she drinks.
oh no!
This is...
hot damn it!
This...
I
One
mean,
at a time.
She looks at you, MJ, and
I
says...
didn't expect it to happen. I
Damn,
didn't.
son.
She looks at you, MJ, and says...
In the same
This
day.
is... This is like... Totally the best day of my life.
And point still stands. We're proud of you, Amy. I'm glad that you're hitting it on with two of them.
Oh my God!
But at some point, you're gonna have to choose because you can't do this to Zero because he's already grinchy and prickly. If he finds out, it's gonna be a nightmare, and I do not want to be near him when he does.
God. I mean, I haven't even chat Evan yet, and
Well, are you gonna ghost him?
I don't.
No, she has more class than that.
Mm-hmm.
He leans in and says... Ames, you do have more class than that, right? No, she's got... My cousin has more class than that. Gives it. Still, another shot of tequila for two-man Amy.
Shot.
He just kind of looks at you. Ames, you have more class than that, right? You're not gonna ghost Evan, right?
No, I'm not going to ghost Evan. No, that's no.
I mean, if you want me to take him out of your hands, I'd be more than happy to. And she flips her hair.
Well,
kidding.
I gotta say, you're looking good by the day.
Yeah.
I know, right? Whatever the fuck they did in Fat Faces. I don't even have to wear my low-cut dress to get people's attentions anymore.
Yeah, I can totally see the difference. You look great.
Also, you know who else looks great?
Hmm?
Fucking Jess Parker. Damn, she's hot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm
Well, I
going
didn't know
back.
you swing both ways.
I did in college. I didn't think I did anymore. Looks like I still do.
Why not give it a shot?
So, Amy,
Yeah.
make a choice now.
Which one will it be? Are we going to do this like a toss of a coin or something?
No, that's not.
Pulling your
That's
leg in.
not wise. Oh God. No.
That depends upon the situation. The coin has saved my ass way too many times to count. So,
Come on, Amy.
I think I would really want to choose Zero.
And just let
Think
Evan
about
know. I think he'll understand. Looks like a nice guy.
that. Yeah.
and if he does anything, we're gonna kick his ass off.
I mean, I'd rather bite it, but sure.
Jesus.
Oh.
Have you
Not my thing,
seen? Have you seen him? Although to be
No,
honest,
not
after, although to be honest,
actually.
after seeing, oh, you haven't? Shows you a picture.
Let me see. Oh shit! It looks like it came straight out of Harry Potter.
Right? Still, after seeing Jess, well, can't say looks around the bar. No one really stacks up. Kind of sad. Still. So Ames, you gonna tell him?
Don't know
Do
how
you need?
to. Yeah, I really need help.
I mean, it's just been a few dates. You just have to tell him that there's someone else you're interested in, and you can't move any further, and you want to be friends. You know, the usual bullcrap we tell guys when you don't like them.
Wanna be friends? You know, maybe stay in touch every now and then.
You guys know that I'm not good at talking. And I don't want.
And yet somehow you broke through Mr. Cold Shoulder's icy wall.
And back to guys while you're at it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jake had the crush on you at some point too. So there's
Oh
also that.
god.
Two guy
God.
aims. Two guy aims. Two guy.
Yeah, maybe I should tell him before New Year's Eve. I don't, or I can tell
Whenever-
him after New Year's Eve.
Aims. Whenever you're ready, we'll be there.
Mhm.
Physically or not, whichever you prefer. We'll be there. And you know,
Okay.
again, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but he does not look like the kind of guy who would, you know, get pissed off and threaten you or anything just because you're not into him. So, I honestly don't think you have anything to worry about. Just tell him.
Mm.
For now, tequila!
Bring in more shots.
We're getting wasted.
Oof.
You see the bartender pour the shot and take the bottle and says, hot stuff, leave the bottle. Yes, ma'am. Use the bottle there.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm gonna send a message to Luke. I'm gonna get drunk. If I don't text within an hour, I'm probably pass out on the bar.
I'll come pick you up. If you don't.
Thanks. I'm gonna drink.
You guys take some drinks. Why not? Make a con roll.
Oh
Just
boy.
for the hell of it.
Again with the con roll.
All of
Yes.
us. All of
Three times
Pass.
each.
Oh,
3 times each, and with every
Don't.
failure, add a penalty dice.
pass.
with
Oof.
every failure.
If you fail,
Oh,
the
60 is
next
a
roll.
pass when you're 60, right?
Yes.
Okay, pass.
I'll wait.
Pass.
Okay.
Not drunk. Just tipsy.
Okay. So MJ, you're not drunk. You're drunk, but you're not wasted. So it's just a buzz. But you will probably need Luke to pick you up. You can't drive a motorcycle
I
in
got
this.
one failure.
Okay.
I got one failure.
Amy, you're not going home like this. Ashley has drunken a lot, but she, while stable, is unable to drive. Just looks at you, MJ. Hey, MJ, you won't happen to have another friend who might be able to pick us up too, right? I can't drive like this. And look at Amy. He's already passed on the bar. Just head on the bar.
I'll call Jake. Give me a minute.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna drunk dial. Like tipsy. I'm not drunk, so I'm just gonna call Jake.
MJ, what's up?
Hey. So.
Yeah, Luke said you were wasted. He's on his way to pick you up.
Wasted is relative. I can still talk.
Alright.
Amy,
I'm
need to
going
pick
to
up.
slam the bar. Dug dug dug.
Yep.
Let me guess.
You hear that?
They're also down and need a driver, right? I'll get a cab.
Yeah.
Luke's gonna be
Thanks,
there first.
man.
No problem.
Yeah. Would you mind? Motorcycle. Motorcycle.
Luke's getting that. Don't worry about
Bye. I'm going to drop my phone, but I'm not going to hang up. Just like drop it on the counter. It's
it.
like,
MJ!
yeah, he's picking you up.
MJ!
Yeah.
MJ!
Not doing anything. Leaving it there.
He hangs it up for you.
Picking you up.
The first one to arrive is
God.
Luke.
Buzz.
Just
Hey, you handsome.
come on. I'll get you home. He looks at actually
Gotta wait
yeah.
until they pick up.
I'll wait for Jake,
You
yeah.
know.
He gives you some coffee. Come on, drink up.
What time is it?
11 PM.
Oh shit! I forgot to text my dad. Did you text my dad?
I let him know. Come on, just drink your coffee.
Yeah.
Jake,
Yeah.
it's fine. Jake eventually arrives as the savior for the night is here. Whoa,
Jesus ain't looking too good today.
she's out like a. She's just out. Looks at Ash and says,
Poking
Hey.
her. Poking Amy.
"Alright." With his arm, helps Amy walk, while Ashley just moves it. See you around, girls. Been fun. Just walk. Come on, Queen. Let's go. He takes Ashley's car, rather Amy's new smart car, and leaves. Looks at you and says, "Ready to go for a ride?" Come
My
on.
motorcycle.
Yeah. I took a cab here. I'll drive you home.
Thanks.
You
I
ride?
bought a.
Yeah. Helmet. Nice.
He's going to ride.
Just hold on, alright? A little drunk, so hold on tighter than usual.
Yeah.
You just drive. And you get home. He leaves you. He leaves the motorcycle in your garage. Says, your dad just kind of says, "Thanks, Luke. Come on, get up. Up you go." As they leave you, they lead you to your room. Says,
Okay.
"So, you wanna stay the night, Luke?" "I would, Mrs. Stone, but I'm not comfortable leaving Jake just yet. He's been having rough nights." They don't know you're listening, by the way. They're just talking out. They think you're asleep. Kind of been having some rough nights. I don't want to leave him alone.
Jake's gonna be safe.
Yeah, he is. I'll watch over him. Well, let me give you a ride, kid. Nah, Mrs. Stone, it's fine. I can take a cab. Nah, nonsense. Come on, I'll give you a ride.
Yeah, I'll just.
Get some
I'm gonna
sleep.
drop.
He just leans over, kisses you on the forehead and says, "Get some sleep." And pulls the blanket over you.
Take care.
Jake.
My little wolf.
Yep. He pulls the blanket over you. Jake drops you, Amy, into your apartment with Ashley. Just here you go. Hey.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just get some sleep. Just sleep it off. You guys take care and get a cab. And sorry, I can't drive you home. I'm totally buzzed. Don't worry about it. Good night, guys. He just leaves.
You're sure going to leave alone? No. He's gone.
Get some sleep,
Actually,
babe.
I forgot to ask him if he likes me too.
Ames, we got this wasted when you were 2-man Ames. We can't. I don't want to know what happens when you're 3-man Ames. So just get some sleep. He just pushes you to the bed and puts the blanket over. Shh. Sleepy girl. And she passes out on the chair next to your bed. So, you had an eventful week. We moved back to when MJ finally fixes that car. Amy does one bit of work to do in the museum before New Year. MJ, you know that Wim is getting out. So, would you like to give her a call?
I am going to call her.
Okay. Wim, you are being discharged. The hospital is taking care, and like it was mentioned before, all your bills have been paid for. So there's all you have to do is sign it. Once you do, there is a service waiting for you as you get a call from MJ.
Yellow.
Hey, I heard you're getting out today.
About time. It's either they get me out or I go out. It's too.
You have the patience of a 5-year-old, Wim.
Dude, being in the hospital sucks. I mean, even with my mom and all, it sucks.
You spent the week watching Scrubs.
It's horrible, I tell you. I know every line, and my humor has not changed, but it's horrible.
Kind of weird how you're watching a dog take its hospital film in a hospital, but you do you guys.
It's my mom.
In any case, I got a little something ready for you. Taco is looking good. You want me to pick you up?
Yay!
With your precious
fuck.
truck?
Oh wait. Okay, I should
that
have.
doesn't sound good.
Oh, I'm excited. Sorry, my body just hearing about taco.
Oh
You
god.
got it working? You got it running? How's it
Heck
going?
yeah, of course. Told you I would. Are you
Is
sure
he
you don't want to get
hurtling?
work done in the exterior?
Yeah. Just a cleanup would do. I'd like him
Yeah.
the way he is.
Yeah, I took care of it. I did give it a good cleanup. I'll be there in less than an hour with your precious taco. And not entirely sure if you can actually drive. Can
She
you?
can't. She's medicated on painkillers.
No, I think I might just crash taco again, and all that hard work's just gonna go away.
Would you mind if I pick you up and then I can drive Taco to your place with your mom? Then I can just grab a taxi from there.
Yeah. If you're cool with that, if it's not
Yeah.
too much trouble.
No, it's fine. I got nothing better to do within the day anyway. No, just wait for me there. I'll be there.
What's been happening? I feel like I'm out of a loop, even though it's been a week.
Oh shit! You have missed a lot. Like, once you feel like, you don't feel like you have 2 new holes in your body, maybe we can talk about it with Ames. She has a lot to tell.
What happened?
Lene.
It doesn't have something to do with
With what?
With?
a number 0.
Oh, it has a lot to do with him. But I'm not gonna tell you the details about him because her
Oh,
story is hers to tell.
I don't know if I want to hear it, but yeah, happy for them. Whatever thingy. Yeah, sure.
Yep. In any case, have you talked with your? Have you talked with a Haley or anything recently? I'm doing this while I'm driving, by the way. Like, I'm already starting a taco and I'm driving over to her place.
Wim goes quiet.
Any news?
I haven't exactly focusing on what they say, self-care and all.
Fair.
I know. I would look at my phone. I'm thinking about messaging her, and then I just chicken out. I said a lot of nasty things to her, and the group chats are the group chats, but we haven't really directly engaged, and the guys don't know yet. Kind of.
Funny thing about the group
So,
chat, she hasn't
I don't
sent a single message to. Hasn't really replied.
Oh fuck. Yeah. So I don't know. I wouldn't blame her if she doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
Anymore is a large word. Just, I guess, give her time or something. And you need to focus on yourself. You're right. You need to get better. So your problem is for later. You need to focus on yourself first. Yeah?
And I don't even know if she wants to talk to me till like another 10 years, so.
I'll give it a few days. But, yeah. Oh, by the way, I know hospital food is garbage. Do you want anything on the way?
I don't know if you can get me an energy drink.
Not entirely sure if you can actually have it.
Yeah. I guess.
But, yeah, I'll get you one. It's been a while. You've been there for a week. You've been suffering. Oh, maybe a few transgressions won't hurt.
Strawberry flavored. Don't go for the yellow one.
Ugh, strawberry. Yeah, sure. Anything else?
Thanks for checking on me.
Of course. I mean, who would take care of our dear Wim? Okay, I'll grab your energy drink and you stay there. Do not laugh too much. You're gonna open your wounds.
Yep.
I'll be there in a few.
Bye.
Bye.
The doctor comes by and says, Mrs. Knott, Miss Knott, so these are your medications for you. Hands it to you, Wim. Just standard painkillers. The strong ones are only for the next few days. About 2 more days. After that, you can start taking the milder ones, and you should be good to drive and, you know, get back to your regular life. Just avoid heavy lifting, and you'll be fine.
I work at a factory, so I don't know.
Yeah, you might not have to. You might not be able to return back there.
Oh, shit.
However, we did receive something while you were still in care. He hands you an envelope. Apparently, it's a Christmas bonus from another part-time job you've been working. At least that's how the woman put it. We didn't open it, of course, for you.
Takes a peek. Whew! Okay.
And you peek inside, and this is the same amount that MJ, Amy, the others got. It's another $1,000 in $100 bills, and there's a note inside that just very literally says from the initiative. Also, Mrs. Knott, looking at your mother, a young man came by and donated a substantial amount of money to get you some better medication. Something that's, he looks at Wim and says, you previously mentioned you were unable to afford, so we've been giving you the best that we can on your budget, but essentially he's bought about a year's supply of this for you, and I guarantee it's going to just follow the routine religiously. I've put the instructions in the bag. Just drink this as instructed, and you'll be doing much better than you are now. Guaranteed. Please take this.
Oh wait, clarification on the year's supply. That's like we get a refill every 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Basically, he's bought a year's worth that you just come back when it's finished. Not literally a year's worth there.
Yeah, because like, that's bad.
but basically, it's been paid for a year. Based on the cycle that she has to keep drinking it, you can come back and it's good for a year from this date. Like, come back, show the receipt, and then you collect it again and come back. Just come back when you can to buy this. Show them this paper. Please don't lose it. Follow the note religiously, and your mother be very much back on her feet. Obviously, no stressful activities, as you know, but light cooking, maybe going around the house, doing basic things. It'll be good for you, Mrs. Knott. He just said, "Thank you, doctor. Would you mind extending a nice thank you to the young man who was so generous?" Of course. Next time we see him, I'll let him know.
Starts with an L, ends with an ook.
Yes. Although he prefers to be anonymous, he's not very good at hiding it.
I have his number, right? Because he called.
Yeah. One other thing, Miss Knott, look at you, Wim. This is an address. Jake said that you might need it. He said that it's all fixed up, and in case you want to move, he's got a few movers that he hired, and you can call them at this number, is what he mentioned.
Right.
Well, you call, Luke answers and says, "Hello."
Hi, my mom wants to say something. Gives to my mom. It's the guy.
"Oh, thank you, young man, for your generosity, but you really didn't have to." And you don't hear his half of the conversation, obviously, unless you left it on speakerphone intentionally.
No.
Okay. "Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you for everything, young man. Drop by sometime. I can try to make you a pie. Or at least teach Wim how to make you a pie." Yes. Thank you again. Just hands it back to you.
Yep.
Hey.
It's like, again, just wanted to clarify, my soul is to you, and you're the patron right now. So whatever your bidding is, I'm gonna do it.
Like I said, ask MJ. She makes the decisions in this group.
Right. I think it might be good to move in the apartment. I mean, in the situation and all.
Yeah, Jake mentioned he had some movers for you. If you did, do you get the number?
Yep. Might be good to, have to move right away. Not too comfortable knowing what happened. They might know my old
Yeah.
address.
You want me to give them a call so they can get a head start? By the time you
Yeah,
get there,
yeah.
they should be.
I'm really not
Sure.
used to this.
Don't worry, I got it. I'll give them a call, give them a head start. They'll wait for you by the time you get home.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks, man.
No problem. You drop the call, and the nurses help your wheel your mother to the outside. You see Taco. Engine's quiet. Real smooth. The car outside has been cleaned. The outside has been cleaned, but you know it's still old metal. But the engine barely makes a sound anymore. Smooth. It doesn't even have that annoying high-pitched sound that it makes when you are when the brakes hit. Like it doesn't have that anymore.
Oh my god.
Clean as a
Feels
whistle.
good, man.
MJ?
As soon as I drive by, I'm just going to lean on the wheel and say, "So how do you like it?"
I'd kiss my baby right now if I could just get up in a normal situation. So I'm gonna just.
Maybe later. Hop on.
All right. You're
It's in the back.
Okay. And then trying to get on my.
Yo, aren't you supposed to have? Hey, I'm gonna gesture to the nurse.
I'm fine.
Nurses are helping, but she's refusing.
I'm fine. I can walk
For the love
myself.
of God, Wim.
Like, I can use some self movement on my own. I don't want to forget how I use my muscles.
Wim, there's a text from the initiative's phone from Zero that just says, if you need someone to watch your mother, we can have an agent field medic pose as a nurse that'll basically guard her 24/7. So in case you're doing anything and you need someone to protect her.
Given the situation, Wim says, "Okay,
Sorry, what was that?
can you put one for each of my friends too?"
I can have them tailed by an agent, but only your mother's gonna get a male nurse unless they require a nurse too.
Oh no, I mean protection for not a nurse. I'm not gonna give everyone a.
Yeah,
God damn it.
don't worry. I've had eyes on them since the problem from before. They've got people, not exactly stalking, but people across the rooms making sure that they're fine when they go out.
Are they, you know anything about the cults? Are they attacking houses again?
Yeah, last time they were active it was in Hawaii. I briefed MJ and Amy and the others on it, but you were still sick. Its summary is, last time they were active was in Hawaii in the 60s. We thought they were gone. They've come back. We're doing more research on them. The artifact has something to do with the museum and we're looking into that. Which reminds me, you don't have to do this, but in case your mother knows anything or a friend of yours who's pretty old knows something, if you know any folk tales about the museum, any sort of horror stories, folk tales, or rumors that have been going around, you know, old wives' tales, they'd be useful for the research. Just if you ever get a chance to listen to some old person's stories about the museum, it would be helpful.
I just go like, okay.
Okay. So, MJ, in the car with Wim and her mother just from the back puts a hand on your shoulder and just says, "Thank you so much for doing this, dear. You're too kind."
Yeah, it's not anytime. I'm gonna pat her hand while she's touching my shoulder and just like, so where do I drive you?
I
Oh,
don't know if Jake's already in the apartment.
Dear.
Oh, Ma. Yeah.
was that about an apartment the doctor mentioned?
Yeah. You know the thing I have points at the gunshots. We need to be in a new place now. For our safety.
But can we
Points at-
afford it?
Yeah. We're getting a discount from MJ's friend. And then I point at MJ.
Oh, you're talking about that apartment. Yeah, I can bring you there.
No, you have to bring her home first because the movers need her permission to move things.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure where I'm driving her. That's why I was telling her like I can move her there if she wants. Not entirely sure where I'm going at this point.
Wait. I guess they need us to be in the house, and I'm gonna have mom handle her own personal stuff. I don't want the movers to touch that.
All right. Do you want me to help you out? Maybe drive Taco to the apartment because you don't look like you can drive for the next.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a
days?
lot of. I'm sorry, you're gonna be my crutch for a bit.
It's fine. I pushed your wheelchair. Now I'm driving you and chauffeuring you around.
You and
Thank
your
you.
friends are such a good group, dear. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, I worry about them sometimes too, Mrs. Knott.
They seem like good people.
They are. They are.
When you get to the house, the moving company is there, along with Jake and Luke, who are kind of talking to the movers. They said, "Hey, so movers are here. They're ready for you, your things. Well, it's up to you, Ben."
I look around, like, there's like this slight paranoia. This is the first time I'm outside, and like checking for anyone.
No one's around. You do find someone by the corner reading newspaper, but when you see him, he nods at you, kind of trying to make you acknowledge that he's there to watch over, in case anything happens. MJ, you recognize the guy from the base. He's from the base. He's not trying to hide his face, but he is casually dressed. You don't know him
I'll just do
personally.
a two-finger salute at him.
He nods at MJ back.
I look at my mom and go, you want to get your personal stuff before they move the other stuff?
Yes, dear, of course. Jake just kind of looks, "Here, let me help you, Miss Knott." He just kind of pushes her. "I got it, don't worry." The movers just kind of look and say, looks at you, Wim, and says, "So please, let us know what you need help with. We'll get right on it."
There's not much, but does Jake tell us if it's like semi-furnished or it's like an empty spot?
It has a refrigerator, an air conditioning unit, a fully decked out shower, but the rest of it is up to you what you want to put in.
I asked them to bring in sofas, the beds,
Yep.
closets.
Okay. There isn't a lot of stuff, so the one truck is more than enough. It takes about 2-3 hours to get everything loaded in with all their equipment. In that time, Luke just looks at you and says, "You're a chauffeur now."
Yeah, I look good, don't I? You know what? I'm considering doing it as a part-time job, but I already got my hands booked.
Not gonna lie, I'd like to see you in a suit and tie.
You did see me in a suit and tie before, although with kind of, wrecked.
Would I be a jerk if I said that was kinda hot too, so...
Not really. Kinda get it. Maybe I'll do that in your next birthday. Suit and tie.
That'd be nice.
Only if you wore a dress on mine. That'd be nice.
Strapless or no deal?
Strapless.
He shakes your hand. You got it, babe? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta run. Just
Anything else?
not much. Just there's this thing I'm trying to get into. Something new.
Nothing sketchy, I hope?
You're the only thing sketchy in my life.
That's oddly appropriate. I take offense to that. You just because you're such a cinnamon, so I'll take it.
Nah,
But-
it's nothing like that. I'm trying to put up a charity. Just seeing how it
Sounds
works.
like right
you
up
know.
your alley, actually.
Yeah, I mean, few things happened. I got some good deals, made a lot of money, and figured my advisor told me that I had enough to get on it, so I figured I wanted to start charity. but I didn't know that donating money would have so many meetings involved. So I gotta run. He gives you a light kiss and he says, "I'll see you tonight, I guess, or whenever you're free."
I'll send you word. But if you need anything, I can help you out with the charity thing.
You want to take some long business meetings with me?
Not the meetings. I'd rather be a chauffeur.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Don't worry, I got it. See ya.
See ya. Take care and good luck.
He gets in his car and he leaves. Eventually, Jake and the movers finish packing. Says, "Alright, I gotta go back to my shop. You boys got this?" "Yes, sir, we got it." He looks at Wim and says, "So, welcome to your advanced welcome to your new home. I hope you enjoy it. And if there are any problems with, you know, building or anything, just let me know. I'll get the call on the maintenance guys. I'll see you guys around."
Thanks. Is MJ still there?
Yeah, he's your driver.
Oh, can I ask her to like wheel me to the basement?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
There's some stuff there.
MJ, you bring her to the basement. You want her to leave?
My dog is choking on something. I don't know what's going on.
That's a frog.
It's a dog.
It's a frog. Wim, do you want MJ to leave the basement?
I am going to ask if you want me to stay by the door. I'll wait for you. There's your privacy.
Yeah.
Okay. MJ, you
Yeah, sure.
head
Just
back
call
up
me
to the
when
door.
you need me.
Wim, you are in the basement.
There's like this box where like this used to be like the stuff where her dad's stuff was and where the shotgun was.
Mm-hmm.
And his hunting gear and whatnot.
Okay.
She looks at it for a while. She's having thoughts whether she should leave it or not. And is it possible? What happened to the note where she?
You said you kept it, so that would be up to you where you keep it.
Okay. So it'll probably be in the box. She opens it and she pulls out the note again.
Okay.
I forgot what the note has. I forgot the content of the notes.
Yeah. The note essentially mentioned that he was sorry for being hard on you, but he knew that someone had to protect your mother because he didn't have much longer, and he wanted you to be strong enough to do it. And he was sorry that he was being cold, but his entire sickness kind of took over and he let it take over. Basically, it's an apology, not trying to make excuses for how he is, but hoping that it would at least become useful at some point to you, with what he taught you. And I believe you threw away the bullet casing.
Yep.
But that's the gist of the note.
I fold the note again, put it.
Sorry, was that?
I fold the note again and put it in the box.
Okay.
And I call MJ. Yep, MJ, I'm gonna go. We can load this box up in the truck.
Yeah, sure. Need to grab it. Whoa, that's heavy.
Junk.
Okay.
I guess. Can you climb on your own?
I'll wait for you in the basement.
Yep, just wait for me there. I'll be back in 5. That's fine. Or I can bring you up and then I can pick this up thing.
Same thing. You load up. Everything that needs to be loaded has been loaded. And you now begin to drive them to their new apartment in the city. First time they're living in the main city in an apartment. MJ, you were there when Jake offered, right? You were there when he offered to let them stay in a new apartment in the city. And you
I
were
think I was,
there, and you were there when he mentioned that they can pay whatever rent they're paying for their house.
Mm-hmm.
The rent that should be charged for this apartment is probably how much that house was worth. Or the 1 month's rent is probably how much the house they were just in is worth. For a place just like this. It is... He undersold it. This is state of the art. There are massive elevators, lots of ramps that have these rubber stops to make sure that the wheelchairs can go up, but they can't easily go back down. So that they can, it's adjustable. So that there's a section for going up and there's a section for going down. Stoppers, essentially. This place is nice. You also know that Jake, Wim, your background's a little loud. You also know that Jake owns this place. One of his property deals. When you bring her here, even you're surprised at this place, and then the mother just looks into it. And because Wim mentioned it was your friend, just, dear, is your friend certain that we can afford this?
Pretty sure he did. Yeah. You can pay.
I'm immediately intimidated. I really expected it was just a rundown apartment, not this.
Jake's got directing the movers. Hey, come on, boys. Upstairs. 10th floor.
I look at Jake. Do I need another patron as well? There's too many patrons. It's like, I only stole my soul.
I mean, think of it this way. No one is using it anyway.
Don't worry about it.
Why is no one using it?
Probably because they can't afford it. Your mother just says in shock.
Yeah, but point still stands. No one is using it, and he's still earning money out of you staying there. So it's a mutual thing. Oh my god, thingamajig going on.
To be fair, someone was gonna rent it out, but you know, you need a space. I got the space.
I'm going to smack Jake.
What?
I'm gonna smack Jake. Like,
what did I do?
Point still stands.
Same expression.
No one is using it.
Same expression with mom, like.
Anyway,
Jake is.
come on,
No
movers.
one is using it.
Tries to move my wheelchair back to the door, like, okay, this has been fun. Like, try to move back.
I'm gonna push Wim forward.
No!
You
Come
open
on,
the
let's
apartment.
get you settled in.
When you get to the apartment door, the guys have already moved the stuff in and out. They're moving in and out. When you open it, it's a nice place. The walls don't have any decor, but it's beautifully painted white. This has a shower, a heater. The toilets are basically what you'd find in Japan with the buttons and the sensors. The sink has this sensor to it to wash your hands with. This place is nice. The split type kind of air conditioning unit. This is nice. The fridge is the kind with the 2 doors and the ice box, the ice dispenser on the outside.
I am not gonna lie, I'm very overwhelmed.
Welcome to your new home.
This is a lot nicer than what I grew up with. Fuck.
I mean, it's technically the only apartment I had that still, you know, had an open room. So, I mean, you know, it's not the best thing that I got to offer, but it works.
So when's the housewarming party?
I look at my mom. Do you want people around?
It's fine, dear. Invite your friends. There are 3 bedrooms. One of them is more of a guest room than anything else. The other 2 are kind of for you and your mom. This is nice. There's no other way to put it. There's already a dining table set and some chairs, but that's the only furniture there is. The thing is,
what floor are we?
10th floor. With an elevator.
10th? Okay. Oh.
There's an elevator.
Okay.
Now, there's also a emergency elevator or a dedicated elevators with people with wheelchairs, people who can't walk. So there is one dedicated for those kinds of people. The disabled, essentially. You see this apartment, and when the movers finally finish putting your stuff where you want it, and you finish getting your personal items, yeah, it looks excessively bare. You don't have enough stuff to fill this place in.
Yeah.
But it's a nice place. There's a knock on the door as Jake says, so, you guys make yourselves comfortable, and he opens the door. Yeah? There's a guy who's dressed in the nurse's scrubs outfit. Kind of nods and says, I'm here for Miss Knott. You hired me to be your mother's nurse. Take care of her.
Yeah.
When your mother just... Is this from that job you're doing, dear?
I look at my mom and go, yeah. It's a health plan. I'm not lying.
It's not.
A health plan.
They pay
health
really
plan.
well.
Yeah.
Is it? So, my name's Carter. I'll be your nurse for as long as you need one. Can I see your medication list? Just hands it over, and he and her mother start talking. He just understands. He starts arranging the medication and pill boxes. Jake just looks at it. Well, so you guys are all set up. Let me know if let me know if there are any problems. I can call the maintenance guy. MJ, I gotta run. Got me. You guys have fun. There's a parking spot dedicated for your apartment down there. 010. So just use it to put taco in, I guess. You guys around?
Is there a lot of people in this floor apartment thing, or is it like?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's like 20 rooms here, but don't worry, it's a big floor. You don't have to run into anyone you won't. You don't have to talk to anyone. They're not nosy.
Okay.
Hey, MJ, see you around.
Thanks.
Enjoy your new room. Rent is every 18th, but don't worry about it. If you need some help, if there's any problems, just let me know. I'll take care of it. Alright, see you around.
Too nice.
Take care.
Too nice. I need to lie down. There's too many nice things happening.
You want me to push you to the bed, or you can handle that yourself?
Thanks. You've done a lot, and yeah, thanks.
There's a message from Ashley on your phone. So what are we gonna do for New Year's Eve? We never got to finish that discussion. It's about to happen tomorrow night.
Oof. Fuck. Nicoladas or... I'm gonna reply to Ashley. Maybe leave the New Year's Eve to our two blooming lovers, and we can have the New Year's Day for everyone.
You got it.
Think you can set it up?
Where you want it.
I mean, it's up to them. Whichever you think is more romantic. I think they deserve the time, just the two of them. Share New Year's kiss without anyone looking at all. Zero doesn't look like the type who would kiss anyone in front of everyone,
There's a huge ass smiley. Like the expanded big smiley.
Pina coladas on the morning.
That's it
This
up.
is private message, by the way.
Yeah.
With Ashley.
Okay. A few more days pass and New Year's Eve comes around. It is quiet in Lakewood. Fireworks aren't extensively used here. There are only a few people who do it, and these are the people who are generally considered safe, or who know what they're doing essentially. But around here, as the evening comes, it is nice, quiet, peaceful. MJ, you spend your time with your friends, with Luke in your house, or in Jake's house, or could be Luke's house as well, since Jake's there. Have some fun.
Yeah.
Your father joins you, brings in some food and some stuff. You have your usual thing. Wim, you spend New Year's Eve with your mother. Your friends each spend it with their families. Some of them went home for the holidays. Haley hasn't responded, although you did learn from the hospital and the nurses that there was a girl who kind of went in at night, sometimes watching over, looking at how you guys are doing and asking about, but never actually went in.
Creepy.
Basically, basically she was just asking how you are, but never actually went in to talk to you. She hasn't responded to group chats either. But you spend your New Year's Eve with your mom in the nicest place you've ever been in. Nice cable. Although your mom gets lost for a bit because she doesn't know where Scrubs is anymore. But she eventually finds it. The Wi-Fi outside is pretty strong, actually. The Wi-Fi that's connected to the building, so it's very usable. Amy? Ashley looks at you and says, "Hey, Ames, you wanna go to that fancy restaurant for New Year's Eve? Maybe we should treat ourselves. You know?"
Yeah, sure.
She gives you a dress. You're wearing this. It is a long cocktail dress. It's up to the neck, sleeveless, form-fitting. Looks like it's partly made of silk and has a few sequins along the neck. Very beautiful. It's a black and gold kind of dress. When you wear it, it's not something you normally wear, but it does feel nice. It feels expensive too.
I can only wear something fancy for once. Might as well.
You can wear something fancy whenever you like. You just don't.
Yeah.
You should. You really should. He brings you to the Olive Garden. A beautifully lit open door restaurant. Open air restaurant. The kitchen is the only thing that's inside a building. The rest of it is essentially an open in the woods kind of restaurant for that kind of dining experience, let's say. Around here, it's a little closer to the edge of the city, and it is a beautiful place because it has a good view of the forest and just overlooks the edge of the city out into the forest, into the skyline of the greater California region. She looks at you and says, "Hey, Ames, my purse is kind of full. Do you mind taking this?" And gives you the car keys. "I'll get it from you later, you know. I don't have the space. Thanks."
Okay.
"Oh, I gotta go to the restroom while you're at the table." She leaves. In
It's my fault.
In 5 minutes, she doesn't answer. No, she doesn't return. It's been 5 minutes. She hasn't come back.
Son, I'm going to contact Ashley.
Voicemail. "Hey, this is Ash. Leave a message."
Ashley, where are you right now? I thought we were going to have fun in Olive Garden.
MJ.
Call me back.
Well, this is happening, MJ.
Yep.
You were asked by Ashley to take Zero and tell him that you are going to have drinks in the Olive Garden. Pina coladas with everyone.
Yep.
So you
am
drive over
going
to Zero's place.
Drive him, yes.
When you knock, he just says, "Who is it?"
It's your gorgeous, awesome. I'm losing my words.
"Oh,
but...
come in."
Hello. Let me say while I'm barging in.
When
You ready?
When you come inside, he's just sort of reassembling his gun. Looks like he just cleaned it, and he's already dressed up. Classic suit and tie, except it's more charcoal gray than black. More of a going out suit than a mission suit. Takes it. Yeah.
Looking good, agency.
To be perfectly honest with you, I really do just have a bunch of suits and nightwear, so. Alright.
Out of sheer curiosity, do you happen to have a pajama that kind of looks like a suit? It's killing me to know.
No, Stone, I do not. Let's go.
Okay, that gives me an idea what to give for you on your birthday. Let's go! I'm gonna go to my car.
I'd like to have at least some portion of the day where I don't have to wear a suit. Thank you.
I mean, they're very comfortable. But, and you don't know, maybe there's going to be an emergency and you can just run out on your jammies and no one would notice.
It doesn't work.
Mhm.
Never mind.
Fine. Come on, hop on.
I'll
We're
tell
burning
you.
nightlight.
Okay. You drive him. You get the Olive Garden. He just looks at this place for drinking. I mean, at least not underdress.
Oof, now that you mentioned it, I am kind of looking underdressed. Mind if you just walk in and I can just grab a change of clothes? You know, kind of chilly.
Where am I supposed to sit?
No, you can find Amy and you can find the two of them there. Fine.
Alright.
I'll be back in. I'll try to be back.
Alright. Gotta tell you, Stone, this is not my usual place.
It's technically not anyone's place, but you know, nice change of pace, right?
I guess. He walks in.
I'm going to lean like while he's as soon as he steps out, I'm just going to lean on the wheel again and just say, "Hey, Zach."
I regret telling you that. What?
Good luck.
With what? How do
No,
we
no,
just-
don't make them waiting.
You know I'm trained to read people's with Stone. What's going on?
I'm not making an effort to hide it, you know, but just don't let your hair down. Have fun tonight. You deserve it.
He's squinting at you.
I was grinning at him.
He's moving inside cautiously and with a hand. Basically, if he carried a gun tonight, he'd have his hand on it.
I'm just waving at him that I'm going to drive away.
Ashley looks at you before you drive. When you drive off, Ashley looks at you. And
Yeah,
says,
I'm waiting for Ashley because I would know that she's there.
"Hey, you got him here."
Heck yeah.
He
Come
gives
on,
a
hop
palm.
on. I'll drive you to where you need to be.
Gives a palm for a high
I'm
five.
guessing you have a date tonight.
Nah. She gives a palm like high five. And she just
I'll just do.
nah. Not really. Hey,
Well,
you think
we still
Luke
got space in our place if you want to chill.
think Luke would be mad if I borrowed his girlfriend for the night?
I'm sure he won't.
He should be so lucky if I let him join in. Just hops in the car.
So, where am I gonna take you off on a date?
Just tells you. Somewhere fun. Your definition, not mine.
My kind of fun. How do you feel about
Yeah.
forests? You're a bit overdressed, but I know a pretty good place there.
Sounds like fun. Just said,
Come on.
you sure Luke won't mind if I borrow you?
Nah, I'll be fine. Plus,
Yeah.
although I do need to drop by your house because I'm gonna grab my motorcycle, we can't bring this beast in there.
True. Hey, you know,
Mhm.
if I need to make it up to him, he's always free to join. Kidding,
Let's keep
dear.
it as a girls' night out. I'm pretty sure he's just going to stand there awkwardly like he usually does.
Not what I meant. But you're a sweetheart.
Ah,
I'm kidding, dear.
that kind of fun. I'll think about it maybe.
You drive off, and you guys spend some time in the forest. She's more than happy to let you invite your dad. He just kind of wants to experience something different. If you and your father will bring her to a usual spot. Just
Just
feels like
basically
good
like
friends.
near the cliff, a few flowers, and then there's like a perfect view of the city.
Your father has also made pretty good sandwiches. Basically picnicking PB&Js on the cliff overlooking Lakewood. Just said, I'll be honest with you. Best date I've ever had. Luke's a lucky guy.
And
then you
if
see
you must know, this has the best view of the fireworks.
Hmm. She's looking at you up and down. Yep. Luke's a lucky guy.
Careful there. Might actually be interested. He's gonna give her like pour her a shot and just drink with my dad.
Get in line.
Pretty sure. Yep. With the amount of attention you're getting. Yeah, I probably should.
Attention I'm getting. I saw those housewives eyeing Mr. Stone over here.
I know that was such a mess. I'm genuinely afraid that, like some of them might climb up the house and just, barge in and say, well, I am here for you and you're here for me. And then you're going to start making a mess in the room next door. It's going to be a horrifying thing
Your
to hear my father getting
your father slaps you on the head.
Ow! You're still okay. I mean, if you really want to get it on, just give me a text so I can chill
slaps
in
you
Luke's
again.
place. Ow, God, no,
That's
I barely
enough,
have any
kiddo.
brain cells left.
That's enough,
Okay,
kiddo.
fine.
You just
Makes no sense.
you guys just have some fun. Ashley's brought a bit of wine for everyone to drink from.
Mhm.
It's nice being with friends. I mean, normally I'd spend this with Amy, but I think she deserves the night she's got.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that she
though,
does.
for letting me hang out with you guys.
Anytime. I mean, it's just the two of us, so at this point we can invite the whole friggin' city and we wouldn't mind. We like the company.
You guys have some
And
food?
if you want to do this again, you're free to join us.
Thanks. It means a lot. Despite everything, if I'm being honest, Amy's my only friend in the city for you guys. I get guys, but there's only one thing they really care about,
Yeah.
At some point, I kind of just lost respect for
Well.
myself. I didn't want to tell Amy because I didn't really want to look weak in front of anyone.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get that. At some point,
I mean,
it was not a good experience.
you're like the hottest girl in this town. Well, second hottest. She winks at you. But, guys have been all over you, I've noticed. You never really cared. You push them away, and I figured I could learn a thing or two from you. Sometimes I feel like I'm just out for the attention, and I got addicted to it, I guess. Even if I got addicted to the wrong kind of attention.
Well, at some point it does feel good, but sometime you're just gonna realize that you only need a few kind of attention from a handful of people you actually do care about.
Hey, anytime you ever need attention, you let me know. You wink.
Keep that in mind. For now, you're joining us. You are our honorary adopted stone.
You're not actually gonna, pull out the Mary Janes, are you?
No. It's kind of a bad thing. Bad story happened.
Your father says, how many times do I have to tell you people that I didn't know if that was a thing until after I named... Never mind.
I mean, you kind of messed up bad. I'm guessing you thought of the Mary and Mom thought of the Jane, and you just kind of thought it was a good thing to put them together, and you didn't really think of the consequences, did you?
I mean, it worked out, right? Look at you.
Look at. That's fair.
Ashley just says, yep, I'm looking. Sorry, dear.
Calm down.
Old habit.
Come on. Yep. But for now, let's just enjoy the moonlight.
He lies down on the grass and just does. But I'd love to have that Jess girl right here next to us. What a woman.
I can send her an invite.
We don't even know her number.
I can find out.
She's a military spy. You really think you're gonna find her number?
I can harass Zero into giving it to me. It's fine.
Don't you think he's a little busy to be looking at his phone right now?
Fair point. Yeah, let's give this night to Amy. We can have a few nights to ourselves next time.
He just hangs out with you, have some fun. Amy? Zero eventually approaches when you can't reach Ash. Oh, and MJ, you do notice Ashley's ignoring her calls from Amy. Sorry, Ames. Zero approaches you as you drop your phone. Just, hey.
Mr. Sterling, wait, why are you here?
What do you mean? MJ said that we were out for pina coladas tonight.
Oh God.
Said the whole group was coming, and actually, where the hell did she even go? Parking lot's not that far.
They set us up.
I'm not gonna lie. This isn't the most painful setup I've been on. You have no idea how many times you get set up for failure in the military. So this is a nice change of pace. Well, I didn't put
You
on...
want to have dinner with me?
I was about to ask, but you beat me to it. I didn't put on one of my nicest suits for nothing, so... Sure. You ordered some food.
Okay.
So... Anything you'd like to ask me?
I mean, are you going to be busy tomorrow?
No. The entire initiative's closed for tomorrow.
Well, that's nice. Sorry, I'm really new to this. I mean,
It's fine. So am I.
wait, really? Wait, how come?
Been years.
Um,
I haven't gone out since... You know. It's fine. Just... I guess you have the right to know it. Getting over her was the easy thing. Getting over her death. What I never got over was the fact that I caused it. The fact that I wasted it. That's what's been haunting me, and that's the real reason I've been really cold. For the longest time I saw you as a reminder of my failure. A reminder that I let her down. It took a while, some near-death experiences, some actual death, until I... And not gonna lie, it took a pretty hard ass kicking from Captain Parker. Jess. She beat my ass into shape before you guys met her. She's not afraid to body slam a guy who's got a bullet wound in his stomach. So... But I did realize that I should stop seeing you as a reminder of my failure. And maybe start seeing this as a chance to... as a second chance to do it right. But she also reminded me that I can't do it right if I'm still doing this. So she handed me my pink slip. My burn notice. After this mission, after all this is over, we all survive, I'm out. I'm not gonna be an agent anymore.
I'm surprised.
Like I
What are you
said,
going to do after this?
despite how Jess acts and seems, she is the best of all of us. She has been through the most, she has lived through the most, and she has seen everything there is to see. She has wisdom way beyond her years. She helped me realize that I can save lives without having to be part of this. I can help protect people. But I can't protect them if all I'm trying to do is get myself killed while doing it. At the end of this, I'm getting a detective job at the local police station. Right here in Lakewood.
Oh.
Assuming you're still
That's nice.
assuming you're still living here, of course.
I've been living here my whole entire life.
And I guess I'll be living the rest of my life. I got a detective job waiting for me. As far as the police are concerned, well, they know me as an FBI agent. But they're going to understand that I want to be transferred here to live a more peaceful life after my current mission. So I've gotten to know some of the police guys. Captain was more than happy to have me. That's essentially my retirement plan. Feels weird saying it. Me retiring.
I'm happy for you.
But Jess was right. I just kept living to die. Just waiting for something to kill me, but I never really tried to live again. It's gonna take a while, but maybe I can try learning. If you'll help me out.
Of course.
The waiter comes. The food, sir? Thanks. Well. Just so you know, I'd normally pay for dinner. But given that we've just been tricked into this, I took Miss Stone's credit card information. And I just ordered the most expensive thing on their menu.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you did!
The waiter comes by and says, Chardonnay, sir? 100-year-old? Thank you. He pours you a glass of wine. Then he just says, he just gives you wine to toast, and then he just says,
Here, I'm going to take it.
Toast, and then he says, to friends. You watch each other's back and keep them alive, but you fuck with them every chance you get. I don't like being made a fool of. I'm a very, I hold grudges. Let's call it that way. And I believe Miss Stone's credit card bill is coming up in a few days.
I think you just met my credit card limit.
She's in for a surprise. Lucky she got that Christmas bonus.
Oh gosh.
Well, to a lovely New Year's Eve. You have food and drink. You have a nice time with him at literally MJ's expense, with her credit card information being written down for the guys
Yay.
to input. This is all in all about $125. That's not including the very expensive bottle of wine. That's the oldest and most delicious one they have.
I don't know if it includes service fee.
No, it does not. You have to tip 15%, which he does generously tip 15%.
Oh
Also charged on the
I am a
card.
middle class woman. I barely make do with my expensive.
Also charged
Service
on
fee.
MJ's card. The 15% tip, the service fee, the bottle of, not Chardonnay, the bottle of Grand Cru from the 1925. If you Google that as a very expensive bottle. A huge platter for dinner. And generally everything on MJ.
MJ genuinely gets a shiver, like a really bad feeling shiver while she's talking with Ashley. Like, I feel like I'm being fucked.
And one
Ashley,
piece of cake.
and the cake, apparently. As Zero says, order whatever you want. Ashley looks at you and says, hey MJ, you okay? You're getting cold?
Just a really bad feeling. Oh god. I never really get these kinds of feelings whenever something bad's definitely happening. I'm not sure what, but it happens all the time. Fuck.
That's ominous. Come on, have a glass. Gives you some wine.
Yeah, I'll take some. Let's drink.
Eventually, the new year settles in and the fireworks start showing. Wim, you watch from your home with your mother, who has made the effort to stay up for a bit to watch the new year fireworks with you. From the apartment, absolutely fantastic view. There's a balcony. It's a small balcony. Like only 2 people standing upright can fit in. But a wheelchair can fit through when you guys watch from there. Your mother looks at you and says, Happy New Year, dear.
Happy New Year, Mom.
She just leans her head. While she's on the wheelchair, she just leans her head on yours. You actually no longer need yours. You can start walking around with an arm sling because you were in the shoulder. Just kind of leans her head on your arm. It's a lovely New Year. Despite everything that's happened, I think you've met some wonderful people, dear. Good people. She smiles, she leans, and about 2-3 minutes into the fireworks, you realize that she's fallen asleep already. There's a bit of a snore.
Oh.
Just you have the capacity to drag her. It's a smooth wheelchair.
Okay.
You have the capacity to drag her. You can't carry her to her bed, but the nurse is still there. And
Yeah.
just kind of looks at, I'll take her to her bed. It's not.
Don't
Puts
you
it there.
have like a New Year holiday?
He puts it down. Puts her down gently on the bed and puts the cover on. Looks at you and then says, Nah. To be honest, there's still a bit of a chance that you might get hit. He's talking away from him. There's always going to be a chance of danger. So, we want to make sure you're safe all throughout. Don't worry about it.
I unconsciously, like out of habit, tucked my mom to sleep.
Okay.
Just adjust her blanket.
Just says,
I
if you need
yawned,
anything,
yeah.
I'll be outside.
Okay.
Heads out to the balcony for a smoke. Your mom quietly just sleeps on the MJ, on your end, fireworks begin to start. Ash just looks and says, You're right. Best view in town. Well, looks like
Told you.
second best. He's got an eyebrow raised at you. Just looks and says,
Well, 3 best views in town. Just showing the 2 of us and just staring at the fireworks.
Your body just looks and says, Hey, don't forget me.
Okay, fine. With all that, with those women staring at you, I think you're worth joining the club.
You all stare at the fireworks, and Ashley just kind of, This is nice. Thanks for letting me join you, really. I needed this.
Anytime.
Luke sends you a message. Says,
Well,
Happy New Year. Hope you're having
reply
fun.
to him. Happy New Year. I'm gonna take a photo of the fireworks from where I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jake's drunk out of his ass.
New Year's tradition. Take a photo.
Takes a photo and Jake's lying on the... He's basically kneeling on the ground and then his head is on the table with a beer bottle that's just kind of pouring on his shoulder because he didn't finish it. And he said,
We gotta find him a date, else he's gonna get married to that beer out bottle.
yeah, I'm gonna try and find someone, I guess. There's a lot of things I might be good at. Matchmaking isn't one of them, as you clearly know.
Yep, I'd say you're one of the worst ones, but part of your charm, I'd say.
Hey, it wasn't all me, you know.
Fair.
Happy New Year, love.
Happy New Year. Then I'm going to send to the group chat, like our friends, like
Yep.
Happy New Year, everyone. Then I'm gonna send to the agents.
Yep.
Happy New Year, then fireworks.
You do not get a response until a little later from Amy and Zero, just greeting. And then Amy, when the fireworks hit, Zero just looks at... I can't remember the last time I actually liked to look at fireworks. Been so long. Funny. The only fireworks I
Can
really...
I gently reach his face and kiss his cheek?
You may gently push your hand, push the chair closer. He looks at you confused and you kiss him on the cheek. Just... Happy New Year, Amy.
Happy New Year.
He gives not a fraction of a smile anymore, but he gives a genuine smile on his face. And he actually as you let go of your hand, he actually holds it with his. You watch the firework, and as the night comes to a close, MJ, Wim, you just go to sleep next to your mother. MJ, you drive Ashley back home since she didn't have a car with her. And then
I will offer if she wants to crash to in my place.
yeah, something tells me... Well, no, actually, Amy's probably coming home. So, I'm good. Maybe next time.
Yeah, I'll drive you over.
Drive her home. You get home as well. When you get home, you see that there's some food that's been delivered. There's a note that says, from Luke, that says, use your spare key. Figured you guys might want something. Heard all you're eating are PB&Js. There's a good dinner there.
I'm gonna...
Still warm.
I'm just
MJ,
gonna grab a chicken, bite on it, take a photo of myself, and just say thank.
no problem. Amy, you were driven... Well, you're not driven home because Zero did not get to bring a car, and you abandoned him there. So Zero calls a cab.
Wait, didn't she leave a car? Didn't they go there with a car? I was expecting they would have the car with them.
Oh right, Ashley left the car to Amy. Never mind. So Zero drives the car for you, also tries to teach you a little bit of driving. Drops you off to your apartment. Parks it where it's supposed to be parked and said, been a lovely evening. Thank you. He gives you the slightest hug. And when he lets go, he just...
Yeah, great.
Maybe another time.
Yeah.
When we're free. And not dying.
I'm not dying.
Get back up. I'm getting a cab.
Take care.
He smiles at you, waits for you to get up the elevator. And he goes on to get a cab. You find Ashley, who's kind of just finished dressing into her nightgown as you entered. She has a big grin on her face. Mhm. Mhm.
I'm going to get the throw pillow and throw it at her.
Judging by your reaction, things went well.
Yeah. I mean, oh god. Oh.
Takes your hand, drops you to the sofa, dials MJ while she's eating. Says, MJ, you there? You there? You there? You there? You there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just arrived.
You guys!
Amy,
Set
details.
us up!
Oh shit, keep me on call.
We had a
Wait,
lovely
does Wim want to
dinner
know or not?
date.
I know she doesn't like the guy, but you know.
Yeah, should we, dial Wim.
Are you
Right
sure?
Yeah,
now.
let me
She doesn't-
just...
Are you guys
Yeah.
sure she doesn't like the guy?
I can send her a text.
What?
maybe
I am
she's
sending
curious
her a
about
text.
what's happening, right?
You want some juicy deets about Amy and Zero? That's so I gotta send Wim.
Well,
Happy New Year! You want some juicy deets?
Happy New Year. But she was
Happy New
about
Year.
to call Haley when your call came through. She was like, damn it. Okay. What is it? How important is this? And I hope it's
We
not
have-
about a number
It
It's
is about a
the
number.
Number.
and its value 0.
0.
I care for it. But yeah, what is it?
Okay, so Ashley and MJ set both me and Zero on a date, I guess. No,
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Okay, congratulations to you and Zero. Can you end
Oh
the call?
my god! Oh
Goodbye.
god!
The end.
God damn it, Wim.
We're still here
No,
for
it's
you.
fine. Tell us anyway.
Tell me the details, cause
I mean, we had a lovely dinner date, and he was after this mission stuff. He's planning on like working as a detective here in California, which is good, right? I mean, he's going to leave the initiative after this.
Wait, so
you
he's staying in Lakewood for reals?
Yeah,
you got him to retire.
Wow.
I know.
Jesus, Ames, you're a regular man-eater.
Hot damn.
I didn't. I mean, I was surprised when he said that. I mean, I'm happy that he's going to stay here in
Ames.
California, but oh my
Ames,
gosh. I mean,
you're a regular man-eater. That's amazing.
Hot damn, Amy.
You got him to retire.
no.
You're welcome, by the way, with the setup thing.
Yeah. Like, how about a little appreciation here? You throw a pillow at me.
Okay, thank you guys for whatever plan you made on this. And MJ, good luck with the bill.
Excuse me, what?
Huh?
Good luck with the what?
Never mind.
Amy, what was that?
Huh?
James?
So, like, I mean, you left Zero at
Yeah.
Olive Garden a while ago, and he knows your credit card. He used your credit card info. Debit card? Yeah.
MJ,
Yeah.
you have an app that tracks your credit card.
Uh-huh, I do.
Every breakdown of the total amount spent on the restaurant, the Olive Garden, is written there.
I'm sorry.
I'm fine. I'm fine as long as you're happy. I'm happy.
I mean,
As
I'll
long as
pay
you're
for
happy,
the
I'm
cake.
It's fine. You're fine. I'm fine. Just
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Kiddo,
I'm sorry.
fine.
you alright? Your flowers eating. Kiddo, you alright?
Yeah.
You're using your nervous breakdown face. Your nervous breakdown voice.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
There's a
I didn't
message.
know that he could do that.
Private message to you, MJ, from Zero. Happy New Year, wink face.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of the bill on my credit card. I'm gonna send the photo to him. Then I'm gonna send the gif of the dog sitting in the fire room, just saying I'm fine. This is fine. And that specific gif towards him.
He sends the exact same message. Happy New Year, wink.
Oh god. But anyway, I might have been a bit aggressive a while ago.
What? Wait, did you push him down or something? What did you do?
No, I didn't.
Did you bone him? Did you bone him in the car?
No! I don't. Oh no, I don't. No, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for it.
Missed opportunity.
What exactly
Amy.
do you mean by?
He was talking about the fireworks and like, I gave him a kiss on the cheek, and it was nice.
MJ, you can hear Ashley's sigh from the phone. Just
Same. We're thinking size. We're thinking size.
MJ, you there? You there, dear?
Yeah, babe, I'm here.
My cuz needs a lot of work.
And he gave me a tight hug in the car.
By the looks of it, the two of them needs a lot of work, or they're perfect for each other.
I mean, I don't know.
So
I don't want to.
there's a mess. There's
Yeah?
a pina coladas tomorrow.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'll ask. Just looks at it. Congratulations, Ames. You got a hug.
I think
Could
I
be
failed
ditched.
a little.
She could have been ditched.
It's a perfectly. I don't get it. It's a perfectly comfortable car, very spacious. Lots of leather, lots of cushioning. She's saying this as she walks to her room, by the way. It's so loudly that MJ can still hear it over the phone. Not cushioning, I mean, what's wrong with the car?
Yeah, she wants me to bone him inside the car.
I mean, it is a comfortable car, but
Oh gosh.
I'm kidding. Take your own pace. It seems like you and Zero are in sync with all of these
Yeah.
gestures, so that's good. Are you happy?
I am. Because I
Then
get to
that's great.
spend time with him. Even for a while.
That's good to know.
Thank you for this. I'll pay for the half.
Don't worry
Christmas
about it.
basket.
Consider it as my Christmas and New Year's present. Zero is not gonna get off scot-free, but you deserve it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for this.
You'll get some sleep. I'll go crash tonight too. See you tomorrow for pina coladas.
Yeah.
Sleep,
See you.
Good night, James.
Good night.
get some sleep, some well-deserved rest. New Year passes and the morning comes. And we're gonna close it off there for a night on a happy note, for once. Alright.
Yay! I'm so glad Wim didn't hear that last part.
Which reminds
Yeah.
me, sorry, before we end, that's my bad. Thank you for reminding me. Before we end, Wim,
What?
Oh!
you receive a
No.
message from Haley directly
Oh god!
that
Okay.
just says, Happy New Year. Hope you and your mom are feeling better. And that's it. And that's the first message she's sent in days to anyone.
Okay.
She hasn't even replied to the group chat yet.
I will call her.
Okay. This rings for a while. And you just when you feel like it's about to stop ringing on its own, like the company's about to give up, it answers. But there's no one speaking on the other end. Yeah?
Hey. Thanks for the greetings.
Yeah. No problem.
I don't blame you for not telling me. I said a lot of shitty things. My mom and I are okay.
It's good to know. Feel better.
I'll feel better if I know you're okay.
I'm fine here. Thanks.
Can I make it up to you? Start new. You know, the end of the year didn't go so hot.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm willing to start again. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
He drops the call. He gets some rest. And that's where we end for the night.
Fuck! Gay! Okay, I'm fine.
One bit of tension, otherwise it wouldn't be called Cthulhu. Good night
Good night.
for everyone watching.
Good night.
Thanks
Good night.
for sticking by with us to watch this. And see you next week. Bye.